Hello and good evening. Welcome back for some Civ6 action. Tonight we're gonna have Freritos de la Vega going against everybody for themselves. Chacun Pour Soi. We do have them starting off the ban phase a little bit earlier, and to be honest, I didn't actually share the links. I did need to ask questions. I did. Give me a second so I can actually take a look at what's going on over here on the screen. There we go. I needed to open this so we can actually take a look at the pick and ban phase. I do also want to say hello to everybody. Pelcanav, the Beasley, the Professor, the Physique. Good evening, sirs, and welcome. I did see Rafael Machiavelli. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Welcome, Eddie Coffin. Welcome, sir. Moonsdra, thank you so much. Much appreciated, sir, for the sub. Also, I did notice Athena just came along. Oh, okay. Hello, Athena. Yeah, talking about Athena earlier. Tidos, good evening, sir, and welcome. Bordanian, also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for picking up that first promotion. Hello, sir. Welcome, sir. I did also notice. Whoa. I see a notification. It's Highly Dave. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for the prime. Much appreciated. Let's take a look what map are we gonna have. The 7 Seas. We're gonna have the 7 Seas again, and it looks like Athena really wants to be in the spotlight over here, standing in between us. Oh no, Athena, is that your back standing in between us? Can you like move, please, Athena? Hello. Okay. Oh my God, she's out. Yeah. What can I say? Like really, what can I say? What can I do? What can I say? What can I do? Jeez. Oh my God. Yeah, she's taking over the camera again. Yeah. She's actually putting her. I think she knows we talked about her, so now she's putting her tail right in front of the camera. It's like, no, I'm blurring everything out. We're deleting. Yeah, we're back to the 7 Seas here. We do have. Let me actually put this up a little bit higher, and I think this would be better. Now let's actually take a look at the big and ban phase. On the left side, Freritos de la Vega. On the right side, we do have CPS. It looks like Macedon with Mapuche and CT are going to be banned on Freritos de la Vega side, while on the right side, we do have Conge, Norway, and Coupe being taken out. So, we've seen quite a bit of 7 Seas this week, so I think we have a little bit of experience of what might happen here. We did see actually one kind of normal game with balanced approach between the naval civilizations and the land civilizations, and then yesterday we had the opportunity of taking a look at a Diplo victory, a couple between Poland and Sweden managing to get enough Diplo favor to get that Diplo really quickly. They did manage to, I guess, outperform their opponents over there quite nicely. Very close. If they didn't win that last Congress, oh my God, their capitals would have been taken over. Now, we do need to see also Brazil being taken out here by Freritos de la Vega. On the right side, the Genghis Khan, Mongolia, is going to be the one not participating in the game today, and it seems like also Sumeria is not going to participate. That Diplo victory was definitely skin of their teeth territory. Yeah, it was so close, but amazing victory. One more ban for Freritos, and then we're gonna need to wait for CPS to do their ban, and after we're gonna actually have the picks. Freritos de la Vega is gonna set the tone for the day here with the first pick, and we're gonna need to see how CPS is gonna respond to that. Actually, quite a few times the players are choosing to go second pick, but there's no choice in the CivFR squadrons. It's according to the bracket. Yeah, I think the bracket, and that's how it's called. Well, let's actually see how things are going on here. CCpyro was asking for a slot for me. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Noise. I just need to switch at some point with the spectator over there on the top. Hopefully, it's not gonna break the lobby. Theodora is gonna be banned by Freritos as their first ban, and we're gonna need to see how CPS is gonna do. Ooh, Chandra Gupta, they're gonna do Chandra Gupta nasty here. CPS not gonna allow him in. He's gonna stay at the door, while Freritos will need to pick up their civilization. It looks like they're slowly taking their time about this, just taking in the information, what kind of bans they see, what kind of civilizations are still open for them, and also what do they feel like playing tonight. We're gonna need to see how Freritos are gonna try to get the win against their opponents here, CPS. And let me actually do one thing really quickly. Click on this, then click on this. There we go. And then click again on this. So we do have on the side of Freritos de la Vega, Malm, Pompi, Sprig, and Ulas in the same comms. I would imagine Ulas is actually just directing what's going on in the pick and ban phase, not actually playing in the lobby. We're going to need to see if he's going to join. I do see Malm over here with Sprig, with Pompi are already in the lobby, and Chuck. Okay, there we go. We got them. On the other side, we do have Pyro with ETPI, Salto, and Tapir showing up today for Chacun Pour Soi. And since the first pick was chosen, Tokugawa is going to be their choice for today. We're going to have the Japanese leader here getting those internal trade routes and making a lot of stuff. We do need to see how CPS is going to go next with 2 picks to go for. Are they going to go for an internal? Are they going to go for something else, a little bit more damage needing at the beginning of the game? Or are we going to see what happened yesterday with picking in Poland over here? It's gonna be naval, so they're gonna go for Dido, which is gonna challenge. If it's gonna be on the same seas as Japan, it is definitely gonna challenge Japan. And we're gonna need to see also how Rome is gonna spawn. Where is he gonna spawn? And now we're waiting for Freritos to get their second pick on the table here. And getting my chats in order. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, we got 7 Cs again. Also, hello there, Night Thrower. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Just give me a second so I can pop out the chats. And there we go. One chat is popped out. And I do also want to say hello to everybody on YouTube. Just give me a second, please, so I can get these chats in order. Now, Volkar, good evening, sir, and welcome. And also, Athena, yes, Athena. 7 Cs again. I like Tilted Axis more. I mean, to be honest, yeah, Tilted Axis is quite an interesting map when it comes down to the strategies that we do see played out there. It's more challenging for the players, but it is also a bit more of a casino, because there's more RNG on that map than we do see on the 7 Seas, on the Pangeas, on the maps that we do see so often over here, even Highlands. It looks like the second pick of Freritos is going to be Babylon with those 3 buildings in the first districts. Ooh, that's going to be quite nice. We're going to have him also building his Palgums and benefit from the food. And we're definitely going to need to see him get those science and culture points. Well, now they're going to need to go for another 2 bans on each side. Also, this max total casino. Yeah, max total casino. Kick W. Also, if CPS goes culture civ next for a pick, I hope it's something unusual, at least like Bull Moose Steady. There might be. Also, Battlecruiser, good evening, sir. How's your MMR pushing going? I mean, I played a little bit, how to say, I played a little bit with Dota and got out of the turbo. I just said, okay, let's actually try a little bit of rank, like longer games and so on and so forth. Oh my God, man, so RNG what's going on over there. But anyway, I still have fun, so whatever. I don't know. I got placed in like 812 or something like that. I think I just won a game earlier, but anyway, it is what it is. I was thinking if I should actually record them and maybe put them on YouTube or something at some point. If CPS goes, Malm and his customer were like, why no Spain ban? And there it is. Yeah, there it is. Well, we do have Spain taken out, Varangian being taken out, and I do see Zulu is also going to be taken out by Freritos. Only 1 band remaining for them to choose from. And I think we're going to need to, if Malm, so Malm is a spectator or a player? Wait, is a spectator or a player? I really like Sweden yesterday. So much potential for 3 game wins. You just can't be AFK against her. Yeah, you cannot. So I think he's playing. I'm pretty sure he's playing. Also, what's going on here? I got tagged. Oh my God. Yeah, getting tagged again. Yeah. Getting spammed by bots again, guys. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, looks like it's gonna be taking pause here. Freritos de la Vega did take it out. CPS will need to pick their 3rd civilization, and then we're gonna have Freritos needing to finish their draft. Okay, there we go. clicking this, okay, and this, and then this, and this, and this, and this, okay. TA about same, this about who get caravels first, okay. Mapuche spawn near your simmering game becomes really hard. Well, yeah, and Mapuche did get banned earlier, I'm pretty sure that's why. Looks like Kublai Mongolia is also gonna be one of the civilizations that can do something like Mapuche with its K-Shakes. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna have the opportunity. In the last two games, we didn't really have Mongolia here have the opportunity to go against his opponent that easily. Montezuma is also going to be picked up by Freritos. We've seen also how Montezuma can actually go to the extreme of plus 16 damage against his opponent. That's insane amount of damage coming up on his units. And one last Civ here also needs to be picked by Freritos de la Vega. They do have to pick them in order here in sequence. 47 seconds to go. You need to fix your spot in the game. You're currently listed as the T2. What? I think he's the spectator, maybe even the host actually. Yes, I know, but I need to actually wait for them to join. As in, I don't think I can. Anyway, I'm gonna switch later. CivFR can make it that nobody can coast with another Civ. Though, yeah, it is kind of weird actually on the CivFR. Just a couple of steps to be fluent in French. Also, Uko Supreme. Good evening, sir, and welcome. And oh my God, why are you talking about Eurovision, man? That's anyway. Let's see what's going on here. Freritos de la Vega will need to pick up a Civ. Gran Colombia. We talked about yesterday about Gran Colombia and looks like it's showing up today. Gran Colombia here does get a free Commandant General every era and will have, as you can imagine, a lot more production available for units at the beginning, which will allow him to maybe chop a few horses and send them to his opponents with his Commandant General. We'll see how the land looks like between him and his opponents, if he's going to have the opportunity or not, and it doesn't always happen. Cleopatra Egyptian looks like it's also going to be the choice of CPS for them today to get the gold generation going. To be honest, I think they already have a lot of gold, so like chat was mentioning here, maybe something a bit more towards culture, maybe something a bit more specialized in something else like production or something, might be a better choice here for CPS. Not that Cleopatra is a bad choice, definitely can work, although I do think in this matchup of civilizations they do need something tougher to hold on. Tokugawa, Babylon, we got Montezuma, Gran Colombia. It seems like CPS here does have a bit of a slower draft than we do have on Freritos de la Vega. We do need to see also them starting to get into the correct slots. They did just finish the draft with last choice over there being Cleopatra, locked in. Egyptian, that's the Cleopatra Egyptian one. Yeah. Anyway, man. The support one, kick. Yeah. Okay, so I did switch with ETPI, getting the spectator slot, click on this, and so wait, if Malm is actually playing, we're gonna have Ulas join, because he was the fifth one, right? The one's missing from Freritos de la Vega, or is he gonna move down? I don't know, one or the two. One or the second, actually. I think this is the first time I see Michael saying, why do you always hide your glorious hair? I don't know, at some point my father told me, like, wear a hat, you know, just wear a hat. And I said, okay, sure, I can wear a hat. Egypt is okay. And then the stream liked it, so, you know, I became like a hat man. Scared man. Egypt is okay for cultural defense, but definitely not a CV attempt for CPS. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're gonna have that opportunity with Egypt. Or maybe, we'll see if they do manage to get it from the beginning. You do need to actually get a certain setup going from the beginning to handle that. We'll see it definitely in his sim and early options. And while the players are starting to get all into the correct slots, we do have Sprig needing to pick up their choice, his choice. I guess a lot of them actually will need to pick up their choices. Tapir, Malm, and Sprig. CCpyro is gonna go for Cleopatra Egyptian. That's the top slot, by the way. He's gonna have the highest priority, so definitely gonna go for the wonders here and some great people. ETPI gonna go for Rome. We got Chacun, Montezuma. Salto is gonna go for Dido. Man, we don't know yet. Pompi, Simon Bolivar, Tapir. I don't know. He's not picking anything here. They're keeping their choices a secret. We'll see exactly who's gonna pick what over here and what kind of luck they're gonna have when we actually get into the game. What are gonna be their spawns? Michael hates Eurovision just as much as he hates granaries. No. Actually, granaries is no. No, the granaries are awesome. Are something that you actually need. Eurovision? No, you don't need that at all. It is what it is. No Indo Lancer. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Well, looks like Kublai Mongolia is going to be Tapir's choice. Salto is going to go for Daido. Who is the other one? Malm on Hammurabi. Sprig is going to be the one with Tokugawa. And now that everybody's readying up, we're going to need to put up the prediction for how many remaps are we going to have. 0, 1, or 2. Let's put it for 10 minutes as a submission period. And let's get going. I think they do need to check the settings, right? I think he needed to set the map or something because we need to ready up again. Yeah, I think the map was different than it should be. Fortuna Belli also, good morning, sir. How are you doing? Ooh, it's starting to be quite cold right now in Romania. Ooh, chilly willy. We'll see how this winter is gonna look like. The sun is going down as like, I don't know, 4 or 5 p.m. or something like that. And coming up at like 7. Oh, or even 8. Such a small day. Okay, there we go. We're starting the countdown for the map. Again, this is going to be 7 seas. We're going to see quite a bit of water bodies on this map. We're going to need to also take a look how they're going to try to use them, either to go against each other when it comes to taking cities, or try to settle some of those cities for coastal trade routes. You've seen multiple times how the coastal trade routes are giving them such a good advantage. Even though yesterday, with more than 2,000 gold a turn, it didn't secure the win. They did have money for everything they wanted, but they just couldn't get there in time. The Diplo victory was activated against all of that money. Let's actually take a look how things are going on here. We do have to ask chat. When are we going, chat? Are we going to talk about Tapir on Kublai Khan, or are we going to talk about Sprig on Tokugawa? Portugal-Spain trade route was disgusting. Yes, Tito's is saying left. So we're going to talk about Tapir here, who's going to have an aggressive civilization. Maybe we're going to catch him catching others with their pants down. Let's actually see. Where is Tapir over here? There we go. We do have him with a possible ivory settle if he wants to, but I'm pretty sure he's just going to settle in place. He does have another 131 ivory next to him and the sheep tile to give him the extra food. Quite a few chops, not bad for an early settle, and I do see he's going to have multiple cities here to place. Unfortunately, well, he does need to actually space them out a little bit if he wants to get as many cities as he can here. He does have rivers in the southwest to go for, and it doesn't look like he's actually gonna have coastal with somebody. As in, is he gonna go coastal with somebody? I mean, there is Aztec to the south. That's gonna be an opponent. Although again, Aztec, I don't think he's actually gonna go coastal here. He would need to settle turn 2 on the 1-1, and I'm pretty sure he's just gonna settle in place. Yeah, there we go. And on the other side of the coast, we do have Japan. Okay, there will be Japan on this coast. That will be Aztec's ally and the opponent of Kublai Khan, Mongolia. So if he does actually settle the southeastern coast, he's going to put his cities in danger of being taken over from Tokugawa, or I should say by Tokugawa. Moving to Daido, we should actually see her on the seas somewhere. I didn't actually see her on the seas. Is she somewhere in like one of these tiny lakes somewhere? Because I didn't see her anywhere. Where is Daido? Like, really? Here? No? No? Where is that? Oh, Salto. Okay, I'm so sorry, Salto. He's in the middle of the map here on a really tiny Gulf of Gabe. This is a really tiny, very tiny Gulf of Gabe. We do have him, yes, with some spice tiles in the second ring and some turtles, which are going to be good, but he does need to invest time and or money into it. And we do also see he's going to have a decent amount of tutus around, some horses, and I guess he's going to settle at least 3 cities over here on this Gulf of Gabe. He will have Gran Colombia to the west, which is going to be an opponent, so I'm pretty sure cities on the northwest are going to be limited. And thinking about him settling the other side of this coast, I don't think he's going to want to do that. He's probably going to want to put cities on the right side, which, yes, are going to be left alone by everybody. There is nobody on this coast to actually contest him, so having cities over here is probably going to be an advantage. Now we do have to take a look also at ETPI on Rome. No, this is Rakedet. Where is Rome? What is big Rome here? Oh yeah, there we go. So yellow is Rome. We do have ETPI getting his city on fresh water to the north of Dido. That will allow him to actually get some trade routes on the water with Dido. They have the possibility of settling both of them, settling cities on the right side and getting those going. Cute little coast, yeah, like in those spawn 2 days ago. Yeah, remap already. We got Nitro calling out remap. No naval fire. What is this? Also a nice toa for the Kree spawn. Wait a second. Where did you see the toa? Here. Oh yeah, not bad, not actually very good. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 possible amenities. That's very good tour. Yeah, I agree. Looks like Rome is gonna get his 2-2 base, and we'll have more cities to settle south next to some spice tiles, which are gonna be great. We do have him also in the north with a few cities to place. To be honest, I'm actually quite curious how he's gonna space them out here. If he's gonna go for wheat or incense, if he's gonna go for sheep, or is he gonna go for an Temenanki city? Well, we'll see how and what are his choices a little bit later on in the game. Probably in the next 15 turns, we're gonna know if this is gonna be the map first, and then if he's actually gonna go with Temenanki. Moving to Cleopatra Egyptian, I do have to say Cleopatra here is to the right side of Babylon, which I gotta also say is behind a lot of mountains. I don't think Babylon is gonna be a threat here to Rakedet. What will be a threat to Rakedet is Montezuma on the right side. Chak is very close, and Rakedet here, ooh, I mean, I think he's definitely gonna put up a fight for that Temenanki. He does have quite a bit of floodplains in his capital. Scout coming up in 1 and a few, well, I guess not a few 2-2s. He has 1-2 with a 1-3 in the capital. Not that much food, to be honest. Well, we'll see if he's actually gonna grab some more food from somewhere else. Has more cities in the north. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to settle more of this floodplains, and of course go right next to the mountains on the west side, where he does have good campuses to put down. Rakedet is also going to have Mongolia, Tapir in the north, but that's going to be one of his allies, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try at some point to get a city to connect to him on the coast. Can you imagine, either on the west side? I think west side, right? He should get a city on the J tile there and get the quadruple triangle of doom here of trade routes in between them. Can you imagine that? Oh my god, them crisscrossing over there, all of those trade routes. Oh yeah. Well, let's take a look at Gran Colombia. Simon Bolivar. We got Bogota already getting some extra faith per 10 from a dice tile. He does have the opportunity to go directly east with a first setter next to some other dice tiles, and also will have the opportunity to go quickly against Phoenicia. He's very close to him. Now we do have him going directly for a hut in the north, and it looks like he's gonna get another scout and start moving him towards the, well, probably towards the south. I don't know. He has 2 directions to go for, right? South or east. We'll see which one is he gonna choose. Looking at Pompi, we do have him moving across over there on the river. It looks like he's gonna get the mountains to settle some campuses, and well, he's not gonna have any huts over there. Not gonna have one. Well, there is one very far in the north over there next to Engazargamo. He might get there. Now, well, let's actually see. Where is he going? He just got 10 horses from a hut. Okay, so south. Okay, he's going south. Well, I guess, oh my god, he can go both directions from here. Anyway, let's move forward to Hammurabi. Babylon is gonna have his forest fire in the north on a rainforest setup, and it looks like he's gonna have more rainforest tiles in which that fire can spread. At least 3 of them from what I can see. We do have his Sabunkipitum that is sitting in a forest and just watching the rainforest burn around him. Can you imagine he's gonna have a spice tile that got burned quite early in the capital? Ooh, look at that spice. You can smell it right now. I think Babylon's people are very happy at this point. He does have a +4 campus if he wants to start off with writing, and I do notice he is starting with writing. And we do have his settler coming out in 4 turns. Probably will go west side, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to send his settler into this fiery territory in the north. Now looks like, oh my god, wait a second, isn't this dangerous? Isn't this dangerous? He's sitting on a uranium tile with a lot of fire next to him. Isn't this danger, Will Robinson? This seems like he's like Crocodile D over here, you know? Oh my god, you know, that's very dangerous. I'm just gonna go and poke it with a stick, see what happens. Oh, yeah, I guess. Whew. Yeah, coal and uranium next to fire. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. This fire is spicy, but soon it will be CSC. Yeah. Well, CPSC, yeah, it will be. I still see there's gonna be one tile and the possibility of him actually settling off the coast, right? He can aqueduct it if that city is gonna be good enough. We might see him even not realizing that his opponents are gonna have quite a few cities here on the coast. Uranium grants fire immunity. Yeah. Well, taking a look at the next, let's actually see Montezuma. What is he doing? How many continents does he have? And what are we gonna see? Okay, 2 possible continents, Antarctica on the right side. He does have also Japan there, a little bit further. He's not gonna get, he is gonna get to trade with Japan if he's gonna settle coastal. Now, while I do see he's gonna get some ivory tiles, he does have a settler in 1 turn. A bit of a problem with the fresh water though. This river is only gonna be so much and it doesn't give him another city on it. No, he does have the stone settle for a 2-2 base, and then he's gonna have this ivory settle to the west side. But there in the forest, it's CCpyro. It looks like he's just watching that elephant, and CCpyro might actually grab a settler here. We're gonna need to see where Tenochtitlan is gonna. I think it's south, right? He's going southeast. He's not caring about that ivory tile. He doesn't want to dabble in the seas over there. I mean, it's cold. Have you seen water? It's very cold and wet. Have you ever been right in the ocean water? It's very cold and wet. 2 seas and a couple portal water bodies. Yeah, remap if either team realizes. Yeah, I don't think Freritos actually need to remap this, to be honest. I don't think either of them actually need to remap this. They, on one side, CPS has the trade routes. On the other side, we do have them with pretty good spawns, so not bad. Salto is going in the face of Bogota here. And he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Bogota is over here. Salto might actually be in danger. Yeah. Anyway, we do have the remap started off, and I do think we actually missed the Tokugawa spawn, right? We need to take a look a little bit on it. Okay, some turtles, some tutus, not bad. Another freshwater city over there on the banana to the north. No freshwater on the right side. It is what it is. He might actually get to aqueduct it a little bit later if he settles the island. But who would want to settle the island? Let's be real, nobody. Like, look at that. Look at that city. It's devoid of anything that would be actually food or production. Actually, this is not a great setup. I want to say he's going to need to settle quite a few inlands. I don't think Sprig is going to be happy with what he has here. It's playable, don't get me wrong, because, you know, Tokugawa, but doesn't look amazing. And we got both of them remapping. They're going to use the remap token. Okay, both of them remapping. It is what it is. Okay, good luck, have fun. Let's actually tick off here the prediction, choose an outcome, 1 remap, because both of them use the remap tokens at the same time. They used, they all expanded them. So we're going to see 1 single remap. Only districts and then Kampung everywhere. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we were wrong. They did choose to remap. Wait a second, I'm just clicking buttons over here to set up my settings. Okay, that should be fine. Why would brothers remap? Japan? I don't think that was a winning spawn over there for Japan. Let's see what we have this time. Chat, where are we going? This is the map, but where are we going? Are we going left or are we going right? We need to know. Chat. Also, Marcio Fernandez, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello, Michael, pleasure to see you. Same from Portugal. Hello, bom dia, senor, and welcome. I don't know how to say welcome. Bienvenue? Is it? No, that's French. Anyway, it is what it is. You know, you could just look at Rome. I mean, sure, but I want to go after the stream over here. Tokugawa. Okay, so you see, we want to see Tokugawa spawn. That's what's happening on the stream. Let's take a look. Oh, Tokugawa with his own pleasure island over here has Bologna on it. Look, oh my God, look at what happened with this one. Now this is much better than the last time, right? We do have him with freshwater city with some bananas and tobacco in the southeast. Another freshwater freshwater city on the west side there. Northeast, another freshwater city. So many rivers just snaking around this island and some lakes to give him the fresh water. That is pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good. It's not even a peninsula, guys. This is an island. This is such a big island. Look at this. It starts from here, right? This is the edge, and then it goes all the way down here, and then it goes up again, and then he goes here, and then it stops. It's an island. It's its own pleasure island. Also, Victor Carites, good evening, sir, and welcome. I am new here. May I ask if there is any chance I can watch player first perspective? There are some streamers that are streaming right now, actually. You can take a look at Malm if you want to. He's streaming on, actually, that's his name. Malm is his name on Twitch, twitch.tv/Malm. Isolated game towards the space victory. Pocket Cinquetti and Bologna. Guy activated the God Spawn skill. Exactly, he clicked the button. We do have Tokyo here with a scout coming up in 3 turns, and I do notice he's gonna have quite a few reef tiles with fish and turtles on them. We will need to see how many cities is he going to get here and how quickly, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be very happy. It does also have Malm on the other side of the coast, which is gonna be in range of those traders from Malm, because he's not gonna go external here. Let's be real about this. Also, Daido on Japan coast. Daido on Japan coast. Yes, it is. We got tired here that he's gonna get to fight throughout the game, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see quite a few naval fights. We do need to take a look back on Sprig and see his strategics. He does have his iron tile next to his capital in the first ring, while his horses are gonna be second ring here. And well, I do notice he's gonna have quite a good time. Let's move forward because I want to see it a little bit later, not right now. Let's see on Montezuma. Here we got Tenochtitlan with also the option to go on the western coast and try to get some cities over there. Does have one on the truffle tile, for example, northwest, and I do also notice another one here on the oil. I do see Tenochtitlan is going to benefit from a lot of camps. 1, 2, 3 in the capital, the ivory, the deer tile, and of course the truffle in the third ring. Oh, 4 camps actually. He has another deer tile to the southeast of Tenochtitlan. We do also see his goddess of the hunt is going to be pretty good. Second city possible next to a dice tile to get the extra faith per turn, and we do have him getting his scout out in 3. Has access to an iron tile in the first ring, and his horses are going to be second ring towards the southwest here from Tenochtitlan. He does have an opponent close by. It's going to be Mongolia on the right side, and I think because of that he's not actually going to step on the seas in the Gulf of Mexico. He's more going to want to actually get his cities on the right to fend off Mongolia, and then back settle or north and south settle over here, side settle basically, to try to get as many stats out as possible. Let me actually send the good luck, have fun over here, and let's see what's going on. We got Hammurabi. Let's talk about Hammurabi. He's on the coast, on the other side of the coast from Freritos, Tokugawa. We got Malm here with a lot of stone tiles. Ooh, look at the stones on Malm. He does have some spice tiles for those stone tiles. Oh, it might get hot over here. And we do have a Sabon Kipidum coming up from Babylon, and yes, he's gonna go for that sheep tile to get the 2-2 base going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6 to settle, while he's also going to have to the right side another city that is not that great when it comes to tiles. South will not have a lake, unfortunately, for that settle, but it is going to have a +4 campus in between the mountains and the geothermal. He could just settle the geothermal, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to settle. Now, we do also notice in the south he's going to have a bit more coast to settle in the Arctic Ocean over here, but I guess we're going to need to keep him on this side of the coast. Maybe even settle some islands in between. If he does manage to get something like God of the Sea, he's gonna get that extra production point on each of these coastal resources and will make them workable. Daido 2 versus 1 versus Japan and Babylon, or just 1 versus 1? Good question. I think Babylon might actually get into the fight also, but mostly it's probably gonna be Tokyo bringing the boats to the fight. We'll see if anybody else is going to get the cities over there. Also, Kublai can win a game if push Daido in time. Yeah. Although he's going to have his hands full with Montezuma. Like, talking about pushing Daido over there in the north, I don't know. Wait a second. They're allies, Kublai with Mongolia. Kublai with Daido. Kublai with Daido, they're allies. Anyway, now let's actually take a look on the next one. We got Simon Bolivar. Simon Bolivar is going to be here, northwest of Babylon and northeast of Egypt, Cleopatra. Bogota is going to have a 3-1 spy style. He does have his scout coming up in 1, Mount Roraima to the northwest, quite far away, unfortunately. And we do have him also with 3-2 bananas in the south, in the second ring from Bogota. Second city on cattle. Oh my god, look at that second city, man. 3-2 banana in second ring, 3-2-1 spy style second ring, settle on the cattle, get the food going. He could actually settle this cattle and get the banana here, and maybe even put another city to the north on the right, or put another city on the eastern side, and we'll see how he's actually gonna space out his cities. Although I do believe the cattle over there is just so juicy, it might not be ignored. We do have him with quite a few 2-2s in the capital, and yes, he's gonna be banana king. I don't think there's any way to say it. Pompi today is banana king. Look at him go. He has so many bananas. Anyway, he's gonna also have some extra food from a rice style, and we do have his settler coming up in 4. Has access to a horse in the first ring, and his iron is gonna be second ring here on the southeast. He killed to settle, more mountains in the south. That's pretty nasty non-freshwater territory here between him and the Babylon. I don't think he's gonna be happy about this, but you know, it is what it is. He's gonna get the trade routes in the water anyway, and that will help them generate the gold, so at least that's gonna be happy. Now Cleopatra will need to be expanded to, so he can do something about the CCpyro here. He will need to expand towards the southwest, where he does have multiple cities with freshwater rivers and so on that he could actually get closer to CCpyro. Talking about CCpyro here, he does have very little floodplains in his capital, only 4 tiles with another rice and another marsh, while to the west side here, it looks like this is gonna be a big Temenanki enjoying city. He has more floodplains in the south and a few more marsh tiles on the right side, and I do notice he had a cat with a builder with a 2 charge, but no unit to actually take that builder with. Now we do have his setter coming up in 3 tens, his iron tile second ring, also horses, second ring here to the southeast. Will he put the +6 campus one day? Wait, who? This one? The uranium campus? I mean, yeah, getting some, how to say, mutant scientist. +6 campus, mutant scientist level, man. Cat is a free kill for sure, northwest of Bogota. Oh, this one, the +6, yeah. That's a good question. I don't know. I guess he's gonna need to figure out if that is a +6 first of all. You know, at the moment he doesn't see in between the mountains, right? He needs to grab one of the tiles of the mountains to see that there is actually a spot over there. And he does also need bronze working for that one, so I don't know. Oof. That's a tough choice. Anyway, now moving forward to Rome, we do have him quite close by to Mongolia and quite close by to also Cleopatra. They're gonna get to trade with each other on the Adriatic Sea and the Red Sea. We do have Rome picking up a settler right now. He does have the opportunity to go coast at this point with a right style on the right side. Now, while he does have more cities to place in the north, we do have his scout figuring out about Vredefort. No, he went the other way. He went across the river, and that's not gonna give him the wonder point. He does have a city on the cattle on the west, giving him access to more bananas and very good campuses here. +4 campus actually right in the smack in the capital there on the coal tile. Another forest fire has begun somewhere. I don't know where, but we're probably gonna see the effects of it soon. Do we? Oh my god, is it Tokugawa? Is it Tokugawa? No, it's not Tokugawa. Okay, never mind. Rome will have access to an iron tile in the second ring. Has also a fertile. I just saw this 3-1 over here. So 6 food points from his 2 tiles. Wow, okay, that's amazing. His horses are going to be quite expensive though in the third ring towards the south. While we'll go and need to see where is he going to send this settler. Oh, looks like he's actually going very far in the south. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6 to settle. Why is he going so far in the south? That is so far away. Isn't this like very like snatching cities from CCpyro over here? Oh my god, he didn't know about this, right? He didn't know about this cattle tile on the western side. Yeah, he didn't know. He doesn't know. Oh well, it is what it is. So Kublai will push Montezuma, and Daido will fight with Japan and Babylon, and probably do go all in with Beremas. Beremas? What was that? Beremas. Why is Aztec on sailing? Aztec on sailing. Where is Aztec? Here. Okay. Well, he looks like he's going coast. It looks like he's going coast, and he's being pushed back by Mongolia here. Now we do have to take a look at Dido first, and then we're gonna come back to see what Tenochtitlan is doing. Chuck is managing to get that settler in the north towards his Eagle Warrior, and I do see he started to improve his coastal tiles, the pearls, for example, in the capital. Now we do have him getting another settler in 6, and he will have the opportunity to settle on that wheat tile when that's gonna be safe. We're gonna need to see when that's gonna be safe. I'm quite surprised he's actually choosing to go north. Oh, I see. He's actually going somewhere around here. Okay. Now I was surprised he's going this way instead of going this way, so he could actually grab that truffle tile, or south, go for the sheep settle, get that 2-2 base and all of the dice tiles and the 2-2s around you. That seems. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's come back to Dido. We got Tyre here already getting his 2 improvements on the coast with Celestial Navigation boost. He has a 2-3 deer tile to get extra production from, and another settler coming up from Tyre in 3. Now looks like he's moving right side here to on the Albo Run C, which is not actually going to have anybody on it, and that will also mean he's not going to get to use that production of the city center on the western side for both production. He's going to need every city help that he can get. A bit surprising that he actually settled east side instead of going for the cattle settle for towards the southwest of Tyre, or even in the north, right? Well, north wouldn't have been that great. Only some pearl tiles over here in the water, and a lot of floodplains, which I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get Lady of the Reeds for the extra production. We do have Tyre also benefiting from iron second ring, horses second ring, and a diamond to get him the extra gold. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a foot point on that diamond tile. Anshan is the gate to the Aztec Sea. Yes, it is the gate. Wait, is he settling wheat tile? Is he actually settling wheat tile? He just got there, right? He just got there. He might actually settle wheat tile. Oh, looks like Mongolia keeps on punching through this Aztec warrior, and we do need to talk about Mongolia here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Ishtapaloka just got settled next to those truffle tiles and the sheep tile. Looks like Xanadu and Ulaanbaatar got settled. Ulaanbaatar on the main style, Xanadu on a 2-2 base. He did have the opportunity to go for a geothermal settle for a 2-2-1. He chose not to. He also has a +4 campus in the capital. Pretty strong start over here for Xanadu. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna keep up his tempo. We just saw Phoenicia also pop a builder there in the city of Ugarit. I notice he's going to put another campus here from Ulaanbaatar, which is only going to be a +2, but still that's going to be pretty good to get all of this extra science from the beginning, and that's a very nice setup for geothermals. Forest fire in the north of him. He does have the opportunity to settle truffle northwards, and another city next to those fertiles over there, which is also going to have access to these well, forest fire tiles. He's the ally of Rome, so I don't think they're actually gonna have a problem settling next to each other here, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get a city on the marble tile on the west of Xanadu, so he can get a staging location to go against Aztec. We'll see how he's gonna try to go through the mountains. This is terrible territory to push through. Like ideally you want to go south and go through this kind of land instead of going through this kind of. This is deadly. Like whenever you're gonna see something push over here, and if Chuck is gonna do his job as a defender, and I'm pretty sure he will, he's gonna have units over here shooting everything that's coming through or trying to come through. Yeah, we'll see how things are gonna develop, and we could even get some quadrants in the water to do the damage. Mongolia here will have access to a horse tile right underneath his campus. He's just gonna get the resource when he's gonna finish animal husbandry, and I do see his iron is gonna be first ring from Xanadu directly in the capital. Has access also to an ivory tile if he wants to improve camp and try to go for Temple of Artemis. Not a bad Temple of Artemis, I gotta say, not a bad one. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 amenities. Not bad, not bad. Also, let's go prediction right now. Okay, who will win, Doritos de la Vega or Chacun Pour Soi? You forgot to put out the prediction. I didn't forget. Usually I put it like between 10, 25 and 30, and it's just 16. Fio Matar, also good evening, sir. The reason actually I'm slowing down my prediction a lot of the times is because I want to get all of the information for you to make an informed choice. You know, this is not like in real life politics. We actually need to base our decisions on some sort of actual information, truthful information. We do have Engazargamu with CAD coming up for today for them, and I do see Muscat with Venice will provide some trade benefits. Cardiff is gonna be the one for industry, and the Caguana with Mohenjo Daro, Rapa Nui providing the culture. Chingati with Vatican City is also going to appear in the game for some religious benefits. Then we do have Anshan with Bologna for the science. Anshan, as you've seen, it is the gate of the Aztec cities for the world, and Bologna is going to be the crown jewel of the Japanese Empire, which is probably not going to want to share with anybody else. This is a pocket CS. Nobody's going to see it, right? Unless we're going to have Dido scout out that coast, nobody's going to see it for a long time. Plantation to deny Colombia also, yeah. Exactly, Halosar. Look, exactly. Later predictions make for bigger pots because people actually trust the information, right? Trust their opinions. 7 amenity tour is not that bad. Exactly, Aneleklat. Good evening, sir. Let's put up the team labels and then I'm gonna put up the prediction. Let's see. Team 1 is gonna be CPS. And then we do have on the right side, not this, this, FTLV. There we go. Boom. And open it up so everybody gets to see it. Beautiful, beautiful. I think we can close this. It's fine. Can we do this? And we do this, and there we go. It's all good. Okay. Aztec with lots of camps. Yeah. Prediction. Start a prediction for who will win. CPS or FTLV. 30 minutes for a submission period, and there we go. Now you have the opportunity to put points into to get more points out of correctly predicting the outcome of this game. On the left side we got CPS tonight with Tapir, Salto, ETPI, CCpyro. On the right side Freritos de la Vega with Pompi, Malm, Chuck and Sprig showing up today for them. It's a Tokugawa God Spawn. Yeah, he's playing Tropico today. Duck Duke. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I do see Tokyo is gonna get another city east side. Might actually put it on the deer tile there. And we do have him getting a trader from Shizuoka. Tokyo gonna get his monument for the extra culture. He did improve 3 of these tiles, 2 of these turtles and 1 fish tile, getting that extra food going. Very nice with the production and the science. He has a lot more cities actually to place on the coast with good, like, oh my god, copper settled northwest, this deer settled east side, more freshwater southeast on that niter tile. Amazing settles over here for Tokyo. Okay, nothing amazing, okay, but they're pretty good. You gotta say they're pretty good. We do have him also getting those traders starting to work between his settles and the capital. We're definitely going to need to wait for more districts here for that capital to become great. If I remember correctly, we do have Tokugawa here getting his domestic trade routes with +1 culture, science and gold for every specialty district at the destination. So he does need to build districts in the biggest city he's sending those trade routes to, so he can grab those yields. Freshwater for a naval city is always a good thing. I mean, who doesn't like more housing, right? I mean, yeah. Let's actually take a look if they did start to pick up pantheons. We got Babylon here. Oh, snatched lady of the reeds and marshes from poor old Egyptian Cleopatra over there. Not gonna let CCpyro actually play in the mud. Wait, what? CCpyro? Well, at least CCpyro is gonna get his Etemenank in 10 turns here from Suenet. He did place that city next to those 2-1-3 tiles, and he's putting all of that production in. I do see he's also grabbing a monument and getting another city towards Cad in the southeast. Now let's see Rome, still no Pantheon here, going for Liang in the capital. Now this is a bit of a surprise. Liang in the capital. He has 1, 2, 3 resources that he can see. Is this City Park Liang? Oh my god, that's gonna take a while. City Park Liang. Anyway, Lugdunum did get placed into the south here. He's getting another scout from that city center, and the city did get hit by a flood, so it lost a bit of HP. It shouldn't be a problem. He does have a builder moving in between, and it looks like he did settle that cattle on the western side of Rome. It looks like also Mongolia is sending a city towards the north. He doesn't like the truffle. He doesn't like the pigs over here next to the river, so he's gonna settle on the other side. Okay, I mean, sure, yeah, you do you, bro. We got Mongolia here putting down that campus, and I do see a campus two turning in Xanadu, while he's not growing anymore. He's only on 3 pop, and he does need some food here from something. He definitely needs a builder to actually get to improve some of these food tiles. He did also put his Mongolian warrior into danger zone. I do see an Aztec Eagle warrior is gonna try to smash it down and maybe convert it into a builder, because who doesn't like free builders? Let's actually see Egypt, still no pantheon, okay. And I do see the warrior of Mongolia shift entering out of the way, trying to be as safe as possible. Goddess of the Hunt has been chosen by Aztec as a pantheon. He already has a deer tile improved and getting the 3 to 4 gold per turn there in that tile. He's also gonna start improving his truffles on the west side of Ishtapaluka. Those will be 3 tiles that he's gonna get more points from. Amazing, by the way, second city here. I still would have preferred to have it on the truffles, so he can actually get boats out if need be, and of course set up some coastal trade routes if need be. Montezuma here is the ally of Tokugawa and the ally of Babylon, so yeah, they're gonna be on the same coast. They do have those trade routes to connect it to each other. Yes, it's gonna be dangerous with Phoenicia in the north, and I do have to say Phoenicia did pick up Goddess of Tides to get that extra culture from. We do see him also getting his monuments, and oh my god, he actually settled Carthage. He actually settled Carthage. That city is doomed. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it work somehow, right? At least it's 1 pop and it's working a good tile, a 2-2-1-1-1. Now he's gonna get another pearl tile improve, and second pop he's gonna get another tile to use. He's gonna hit third pop and he's not gonna have a tile to use. Look at that. Only like what, a 3 food one, a 1-1. What is he gonna use here? This is quite a problem city. At least he's getting some culture from the improvements of the resources. The cattle settled to the south, though, has no coastal resources in sight in the first or second ring, only third ring of fish, and that's going to be a bit too expensive to improve. At least he's going to have some chops here, and of course he will have the possibility of maybe connecting his districts to the city of Tyre. I'm actually quite curious to see how Phoenicia is going to get his setup going on Gavron Plaza and everything. Is it all going to be here? Is he going to be here? Like, where is he going to be? Anyway, let's see next. Mongolia, still no pantheon. Okay, he did finish his campuses, and now he's 12 science with 3 culture, getting those monuments out. I do see Rome already starting to improve his horses, and well, Rome is the ally of Cleopatra, so he's definitely not going horses into Cleopatra's land. We'll see if he's actually going to find a target. He does have Dido here also on the west side, another ally, and his only opponent is going to be on the other side of the coast, behind the mountains, Gran Colombia. Way too far away to actually apply some military power. Hunde Priester also 26 GPT on Aztec. Let's see if Freritos can convert it into something. Yeah, I think that's Goddess of the Hunt, right? On Aztec. Chuck did get Goddess of the Hunt, so he's getting all of that juicy gold going. Look at the 7 gold point truffle tiles here. And his Eagle Warrior is still hunting down the Warrior of Mongolia. Looks like he got caught in a forest here, and then the Mongolian Warrior is gonna get to across the river. He's gonna try to get safe back into his cities. There's another scout from Mongolia in the south that's taking on an Aztec Slinger, and it looks like the Slinger is winning with some rocks. We do have 4th city also coming out from Tenochtitlan. No yet, I wanted to say no districts yet, and then I see him starting to place his triple encampment setup over here. Okay, well, Ishtapaluka and Texcoco gonna go for 2 encampments. Let's see if Tenochtitlan is gonna try to get one. Yeah, free builder for Aztec feels good, man. Feels good, man. Yeah. Okay. God of War and Plunder for Egypt. We do have him getting his Temenanki in 4, also plugging in Liang there to get the extra production from those tiles, and I do see he's starting on his commercials. Well, we're 1023, we still have quite a bit to go until the next era, and well, we're going to need to see if they do manage to cross the threshold. Usually in the 4v4 scene, it's not that big of an issue at the beginning, but still, we've seen some niche scenarios in which the players just couldn't get their golden ages. Bogota religious settlement, so Gran Colombia did settle Panama on the right side, and yeah, he's gonna actually have a coastal trade route at some point with either Babylon or Tokugawa. He's getting 2 new settlers from Guayaquil and Bogota, and we'll see where they're gonna pop. Mount Roraima to the northwest is just waiting for them to settle there. Of course, Ikil also in the south is gonna be a pretty good one, either on the stone tile, on the fresh, on the flat tile. Temenanki coming off from Malm in the city of Durmuti. He did pick up Lady of the Ridger Marshes, but I gotta say he's quite late on this. In 3 turns, Temenanki is gonna finish on CCpyro's empire of Egyptian Cleopatra. Looking at Tokugawa, we do have him starting off on his 4th and 5th settler from Tokyo and Shizuoka. He's getting Moksha in 2 turns there in Tokyo and finishing his harbors. Looks like he's actually gonna want to take down Bologna from what I do notice. He has 2 units on the land next to it, a scout and a warrior, and he does have 2 galleys that are going to get into that city's border quite soon. The city is mass producing warriors every turn here, and it does look like he has a lot of them. It's kind of surprising that he actually wants to take this down, because you know, Science City State pretty good, eh? Well, I do have to say another city is still going to be pretty good for him. We'll see exactly where he's going to settle all of his next cities. I'm pretty sure Tokyo is going to send this one to the Niter tile from that capital, and Shizuoka is going to send this one to the Copper, but we're going to come back to confirm that. Also, can Babylon chop at Temenanki? Otherwise, I don't understand why he starts it. He cannot chop it, no. Or I guess he does have a builder coming up in 2 turns, but that's going to be 1 turn away from having it finish on Egyptian Cleopatra, and it's just not going to be enough time for the builder to get into a tile that he could actually use to chop. Still no Pantheon on Rome. Divine Spark chosen by Mongolia. Interesting choice. I wouldn't have thought he's gonna go Divine Spark here, but why not? We do have him getting quite a few more scientist points in the campuses, right? Like Hypatia is gonna be first, and it looks like he's gonna get there faster. Okay. I mean, he does have 4 points. Getting a slinger out from Xanadu. His warrior is still trying to get out of there, and we do have the Aztec warrior just hunting it down until he reaches the city centers of Mongolia. He wants to see what his opponent is all about here. Where does he have the cities? Looks like Chuck did send one of his scouts in the tundra here in the south, and he's also retreated his slinger in Tenochtitlan to protect the encampment and his horse tile. He's sending a settler though, and I'm actually waiting to see where is he gonna be placed down. Is he gonna be here behind the mountains, or is he gonna be on the wheat tile next to the mountains? Using Liang in the capital is gonna allow him to get the extra food on all of his resources and that extra production, which is gonna be so valuable. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 resources that he's gonna get. 11 actually, the stone tile in the 3rd ring here to Tenochtitlan. 11 resources that he's gonna get the extra production and food for. Show Vatican, please. Vatican. Okay, Vatican is getting hit by Phoenicia, by Salto. We do have Tapir sending one of his scouts there, but man, that Vatican city does have a lot of warriors. We do have also Phoenicia with another Byrim that is full health, and we're probably gonna see it bonk against Vatican City to take over from the first one. Cotton's coming down. I do see Liang starting tire for the extra food, and we're gonna need to see if he actually is gonna click on the extra production. Also, this city is pretty good with Liang. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 resources here. Not bad. Killing Bologna. Oh, what the hell? Why it's best blue CS? It's a free Divine Spark. Yeah, but it's still gonna die. It's got put under siege, and it looks like Sprig is gonna take that down, even with the warrior defending it inside. We do have the Japanese units wrapping around it on land, and it does seem like Bologna will have the opportunity to take out the scout on the right side, allowing the city to, well, not be under siege. A huge mistake to kill Bologna, not enough information. Well, let's see. Let's see if it is going to be a mistake or not. I do have to say, Bologna's warriors are not going back to help out that city center. They're going to just keep on going to Shizuoka. They got mad. Their houses are on fire and they got the word of it. They're just going to go and do the same thing to the Japanese cities. We do need to see if these settlers are actually going to get where they want to. And I got to say also, Japan is not choosing to go south here. He's going north somewhere. We do see him on the 2-2 next to the fish tile there. Okay. Not bad. No, that's not a bad city either. Getting the 3-2 banana over there is going to be quite important. Anyway, Gran Colombia, we did see this. Egypt, we did see this. We just saw Etemenaki finish. We do have a builder that will need to start improving those farms. And I do see he did get a slinger to protect them. Has a trader already working internally. And Liang established in Swenet, but didn't get the extra production in that city center yet. Now, well, we do have commercials from Cume and the other cities of Rome, putting down a Gavron Plaza here. And the interesting placement, I would have thought he's actually going to place it somewhere next to the mountains, so he can actually get some extra adjacency towards campuses. Although I gotta say, it would have been weird. He could have placed the one here, for example, and but he would have needed to take out the 2-1. He just placed it in a site, in a tile that he's not going to actually take out anything. Did he discover bronze, or why didn't he put it on the iron tile? Maybe he didn't want to spend the gold or something. Anyway, now we do need the 1 point here for Tapir. He's 1 point off from getting his golden age. And I do see that Eagle Warrior is still hunting him down. His warrior is still being hunted down. We do have encampments. The first one from Konakorum. Ulaanbaatar did get 4th population, but I don't see a district yet. And we do have 2 archers that are going to be available to push back the Eagle Warrior soon. Encampments finishing on Aztec. He's starting to roll those general points slowly but surely, and I do see Mongolia is going to pick up Hypatia in the next 3 turns. Okay, Aztec settlers still moving across. Oh my god, if only he could actually aqueduct this city. Can you imagine later if canal this city. If he manages to get the canal on the between the seas and the Ishtapaluka, he's gonna have like 3 cities worth of production. If this one is gonna settle here on the wheat tile. I think this one is gonna settle here on the wheat tile. I'm not sure though. He might go 2-1, right? He might go on the river to the south. Where does Chad think he's gonna go? Where do you think he's gonna settle wheat tile, or is he gonna settle back on the 2-1? No need to make big canal. Yeah. Lysenfjord? Yeah, there is a Lysenfjord here. Lysenfjord. Single canal on forest southeast of Ishtapaluka. Single canal forest. Oh, over here. Yeah, but then he's gonna need to take out Anshan, right? Yeah, he's going to need to take out Anshan. Yeah, true. Between the wheat and the stone. Between the wheat and the stone. So, yeah, he's going to 1. Okay, he's going to 1. He's not going to go that aggressive into Mongolia. Okay, makes sense. Doesn't want to go that aggressive. Gavron Plaza from Racket Dead. We do see God of War and Plunder here chosen by CCpyro to get the extra points on his commercials, merchants, generals, and admirals are all gonna be 1 point more. Mongolia still getting there. Babylon. Looks like he used the production he got back from the Wonder to build the commercial there in the city of Durmuti, and I do see he didn't actually choose to build the one in the capital. Now he does have access to another trade route, because I'm pretty sure he finished the market with the first commercial. With another builder coming up from Babylon, he will need to start upgrading these tiles, and I gotta say he has also quite a few resources here for that Liang start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 resources, 11 actually with the fish tile. Ooh, wait a second, did I count the fish first? Give me a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 resources. 14 resources on this tiny city of Babylon. 3 encampment Aztec into non-aggressive city placement. Not sure if I agree. Yeah, exactly, right? Good the priester. Maybe the 4th one is gonna go there. I don't know. Or the 5th one. Maybe the 5th one is gonna go on the somewhere around here. Actually, he can't go with tile anymore because he settled Teotihuacan too close. It's 3 tiles off, so that city is gonna be blocked right now. Yeah, it's blocked. He needs to get it on the coal or somewhere around there. Maybe even a river further. Anyway, his Eagle Warrior did the end up face first with some archers in Mongolia. He's not happy about this. We are turn 29, and we do see that everybody did manage to get their golden ages, and we do see some builders in the new settler coming up from the cities of Mongolia, while I do see the builders are starting to improve his horse tiles and sheep tiles. We will need to see him finishing that encampment in the north so he can start gaining some general points. Aztec already on 1 point, but then he's gonna finish another 2 encampments next turn. Not to mention, we'll start off on the projects pretty soon. We do have Dido with 5 cities. He did manage to take Vergan city. Looks like Bologna is still alive, but Japan is probably gonna take it out with his boats here. There are, oh my god, man, all of these warriors killed off the units of Japan. Sprig is not happy about this. He lost so many units here. Toxist, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Okay. Eagle warrior. He doesn't have a, wait, he does have a cities to bully, right? Anshan to the north or Rapa Nui on the west side. He did actually have the opportunity to get a few Eagle warriors to these cities and try to take out those warriors to convert them into builders, right? Give me a second, because it's becoming too hot in here, you know. Stream, lot of cooling going on. Yeah, this is the moment, chat. I'm taking off my hat. Yeah, yeah, you didn't see anything, okay? Yeah, it is what it is. Taking off like hat like that. Okay, 5-foot race style over here to the west of Tenochtitlan. We do have his government plots also coming up in 2 turns, and I do notice he did not yet go for the production on Governor Liang. He might actually go after the government plots, I know, the 3rd title. Anyway, CCpyro getting the government plots in between his 2 Cothons. Looks like he's gonna want more gold. Maro, thank you so much for the follow, sir. We do have a monument in Ainuk who gonna get the lighthouses. Carthage also gonna get the lighthouses. And like I said, man, he doesn't have a 3rd tile to use. He did grow into a 1-2, so I guess he's gonna use that. While he might actually get the opportunity to switch the horses to that city center, so he can actually work a better tile. He should have a decent amount of gold per turn already. He's on 21, so he could actually invest quite a bit of it into these tiles here. Has a trader that will connect to the capital. Bologna finally getting taken down by these boats of Japan, deleting all of these warriors of the city state, and of course having a much better time here. Wait a second, he's going on the tip. Sprig is going on the tip. He's gonna tickle the tip. Yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful 1-3 and a beautiful harbor. Can't say no to it, but man, oh man, why would you tickle the tip like that? Yeah, 29 production on Mongolia. Yeah, that's kind of low. That's kind of low, man. Tapir does have 17 science with 17 culture, but 29 production, it's quite terrible. We do have him getting his encampments up, more improvements with his builders, and did manage to push back the Aztec Eagle warrior. Finishing these encampments is gonna take a little bit of time, and good thing for him is Aztec is not making projects yet. We're going to need to see how quickly Aztec can get these points. 3 a turn is gonna take a while to actually get through 4 first grade generals. We did have them going into 31. That means it's the first era. We got Kublai Khan China here, Kublai Khan Mongolia on Pen Russian Voice Golden Age with 17 science and 21 culture. On Dido, 14 science, 17 culture. We do have him with a Pen Russian Voice Golden Age, but 64 production. This is a lot of tempo here for him, and I'm pretty sure he's. Wait a second. Interesting. I wanted to say I'm pretty sure he's gonna get more cities soon, more settlers soon, and then I see audience chamber, and my mind was like, why no ancestral hall? Why didn't you go ancestral hall here? I do have to say he doesn't have a lot of cities, but he could definitely benefit from the extra builder in them, like another city here, another city here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7. Another 7 cities. He can settle another 7 cities here. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have also ETPI, 13 science with 29 culture on Rome, 3 cities strong with Moksha in the capital. He does have markets also being built. Oh, wait a second. I'm watching the wrong Civ. Rome, he got hanging gardens next to that government plaza, working on ancestral hall importance, and finished his commercials. 1, 2, 3 of them finished, with another one coming up from Antium. The first merchant is Marcus Sicilius Crassus, and that's not really gonna be that contested on, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get the points for the extra trade route ones. Those are gonna be very important. Egypt is on 4.6 points, Rome is on 3.4, Babylon 4.6 points. Looks like we're gonna have a bit of a pause here at the end of turn for something. Oh well. Anyway, let's go and finish this. CCpyro, 15 science, 16 culture on Cleopatra, still 3 cities, finishing his markets and more of these settlers. We will need to see from Rakedet getting another city soon. And we do have him with a decent amount of fresh water and quite a few cities to go for. East side, west side, not bad. City on cattle there, access to silk tile, but that's going to be right in the face of Gran Colombia, and he might not enjoy the proximity. I would say he needs to actually, if he wants to withstand Gran Colombian attack, he needs to close this choke. This is very important for him to actually have a defense in. We do have also Pompi, 11 science, 24 culture, with a pen brush and voice goldenage, 246 cities strong already, 55 points of production, 21 gold, and multiple markets coming around and getting their markets up. Oh my god, look at the forest fire. I did say at some point that this is kind of terrible land between him and Babylon. Looks like now it's very good land. With all of this forest fire, he's gonna get some insane yields on all of these tiles here. Now we do have him with a marketing 3 from Bogota, and yeah, we're gonna get some builders here from Guayaquil with the magnets coming up in 2 turns. Malm, 9 science, 18 culture on Babylon. Babylon still on 3 cities, getting his 4th one. And I do see Mashkov Shapir got placed quite far in the east, getting those farms going. And we do see 4-3 horses and some amazing, actually, spice tiles and silk tiles in the capital because of that Liang extra food. Now, while I do see Turmuti actually built 4 farms. Man, he actually got feudalism boost. Very rare, but he actually got feudalism boost. I mean, he does get the Palgum that does give him that extra food on these tiles when he's gonna get it. So he and the, how to say, extra production, not food. No, wait, he's gonna get the extra production from the Palgum and the extra food, and right, you do get the replacement granary, you do get the, sorry, the watermill, you get the production from the watermill also. The tip is a sad city, no chops. Yeah, it is a sad city. Did I see thank you so much for the follow, Maro? If I didn't, thank you so much for the follow. This massive fire, yes, the massive fire over here is gonna be quite amazing for Gran Colombia, and it just keeps on going, right? Are these forest fires? No, this is rainforest. So okay, this is kind of the extent of it. Oh no, it can actually keep on going. It can keep on going on the coast here towards the north and in the south also. Wow. Idoki also, hello there, sir. Production on farms and food on other type of fresh water tiles. Trying to figure out where Athena is, but it looks like she's not showing up. She's not popping up. Let's take a look at Montezuma after. Let's see. Montezuma, 4 cities, getting his library in Ixtapaluca. Also 4th and 5th and 6th settler coming around from his capital and his 3rd city here, Texcoco. Did manage to get a campus here that's actually from Ixtapaluca, while Texcoco is still needing to get its 4th population. We do have a +2 placement for him between the mountains. I do see his government plaza got placed in the south. Well, he's also building a campus here in between the mountains for a +2, has quite a few chops and no defense yet against any unit coming from Mongolia. And Mongolia is not building units at the moment, and I do have to say Chuck is on 58 production, while at the moment Tapir only on 35. We do have Chuck 16 science, 24 culture, but 51 gold at 10 here from that Gods of the Hunt, getting so much value out of that pantheon. On Sprig side, we got him on 20 science and 36 culture. Looks like he's already 246 city strong with Polonia and Fukuoka being placed here on the western side. And while Takasaki is gonna get one of his holy sites going, he's gonna get a religion there. That's gonna be probably the first religion in the game because nobody did go even for Stonehenge right now. With a campus from Shizuoka and his harbors finished with his trade routes, as you can see, we do have three traders that started off last turn, and he does need to get another 2 more for Bologna and Fukuoka, really quickly trying to build the harbors in those cities so he can get those going. 68 points of production, does put him 2 points lower than Salto 70. And I gotta say, Died over here looks quite strong at the beginning. With Audience Chamber finishing next turn, he already has 7th population entire. And I do notice Carthage is gonna finish finally that lighthouse to get something done over there, more food on those resources. While he did take over Vatican City, he does also have Ugarit for a connection here. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna start trading with his allies here. And probably he will start trading with his allies, putting Reina in the city of Vatican City for an intake, you know, for an in city. That's the custom city. How many Liang openers this game? I think all of them open Liang. Yeah, honestly, I think all of them open Liang. So 1 Liang here, 2 Liangs here. Moksha. No, Moksha. We got 1 Moksha. Woo! We got 3 Liangs, 2 Mokshas, 3 Liangs. Okay. 3 Liangs, 3 Mokshas. Okay. 4 Liangs, 3 Mokshas, and Moksha in Tokyo. It's 4 and 4. It's tied. It's 4 and 4. On improved tiles, to be exact, for the food. Yeah, you do get the improved tiles for the food, but you do get the production also, right? It's a replacement watermill, so you should get the production on the farms also. That's what I'm asking. No, where was it? Wait, who built those farms? Babylon, right? Babylon. Yeah, I don't think he has a Palgum right now. Oh, he does. Actually, he does. I'm sorry, he does. Okay. I don't know why I was expecting these tiles to be like 4-2-2s, but sure. Shouldn't they be 4-2-2s? Whatever. With the Palgum, shouldn't they be 4-2-2s? Might be a bit too much food then. It's quite a bit of a pause here. Who bet the bank on Freritos? Bet the bank? Oh, wait a second. Did somebody just dump a lot of points into Freritos? Oh my god. Almost 500,000 points on Freritos. Wow. Now that's a lot of points on Freritos. That's a lot of points. And look at that. Streamers cannot cast a prediction on their own channel. Why? Toxic Brain, hello there, sir. Good evening, good evening. Also, Thandorios, good evening, sir. Good evening, welcome. FDLV are definitely favorites here, but 6-1 is too good to pass up. Yeah, well, ETPI, Greek, no. What's CCpyro is eating? Wow, okay. No, it's not eating, it's something else. It's not eating. Chuck was asking how much time do they think it's gonna be, and it looks like we got a team pluses, and ETPI does pause over here. Okay, so we did talk about all of the civilizations here. Let's see if they did actually get any city-states. No soos of any city-states here, and we still have Anshan in the game, which is going to be right to the north of Aztec, and at the moment, well, it's not actually getting anywhere. Salto did manage to probably spot Japan here. He does see the Japanese boats, or I should say the border in Sendai. We do have Salto. There we go, discovering this. I do notice a boat is coming out from Sendai next turn. Gary that will take on this Phoenician by him on the coast. We do need to see if Tokyo is going to start ramping up his military production when he's going to see some units from Phoenicia. We do have that Odi chamber finishing in Phoenicia's territory, and of course the lighthouses, while it's going to take quite a bit of more time to get the campuses down here from Japan. I do notice he went with Moksha in the capital. I'm pretty sure well, I mean, he could go for Moksha third and get the culture on these trade routes also. He already has quite a few of them going around. He could go for Pingala next to get the extra science, and will have so much science and culture. I would say a lot more than Salto will, and that might cause quite a bit of a problem, because he will get a much faster time on the caravels and will have the gold necessary with external trade routes to Babylon, or I should say external trade routes between Babylon and Gran Colombia. They will make a lot of gold here. The question is how quickly they can actually get those trade routes on the water, because I do notice at the moment we do have Moksha in Bogota with Magnus establishing Guayaquil. A lot of builders coming around. I would expect with so many builders pre-built to see feudalism showing up here from Pompi. He finished it? No, he didn't finish it. So why is he finishing the builders? Anyway, it might be just a bit of a misclick here. He might actually want to switch that in between the turns to keep them, you know, pre-built and get them out with the +5. Now we do have more commercials in the southern cities, and yes, he did send his Rafael Urdaneta, Commandant General, to see what's going on towards Egypt, while he also has a scout that might actually pop the princess. There's a very wild trader here next to Akhenaten, which is trying to train Mariano Ceretarchen in 3 turns. Let's see if it's actually gonna get anywhere. I don't think it's going back, right? There is nothing to come back from. So I think this one is going forward somewhere. I would imagine Racket dead, so we might actually see the scout be successful on taking that trader down. Greek Notar is eating a snack. Oh, I see. He's eating a snack. Okay. Christ alive. What did Colombia do to have 7 cities when most have 3 and 4? Well, right now he's on 6 cities on Gran Colombia, and yes, he will probably get another settler soon. He just pumped out cities and got religious settlements. That extra production worked out very nicely. Yeah, it's no problem. Did Aztec get the general yet? No, he did finish his government plaza, and I do see he's still on 3.4 points a turn. We do have him getting his campuses finished, and I do see another wave of settlers from Tenochtitlan and Texcoco going for the 5th and the 6th, while Mongolia is also going for his 4th and 5th settlers. It's very slow to actually get everything going. 23 science with 27 culture here on Tapir does still seem good when it comes to those yield points. The production though is terrible. 33 production is very slow. Magnus going in Ulaanbaatar, which might actually help him come back into this game with a lot of extra production coming off from these chops, and he does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chops here that will give him those extra points, even more if he actually wants him to go into 3rd ring tiles. And with also Egypt here getting his ancestral hall, he will be probably starting to spam out cities as quickly as possible, and we're going to need to see how he's going to finish the defense, or I should say get some defense against Gran Colombia. We might see Gran Colombia try to get as quickly as possible to his Llaneros, although I gotta say he has multiple options here. Simon Bolivar has a lot of territory to settle with not that much pressure from any side, so he might actually just want to benefit from all of that peaceful territory and try to go later on in the game, secure the victory with maybe a tank advantage. Okay, Suene did get the science points. CCpyro here still missing quite a bit of culture, and we do see him on 17 science compared to ETPI's 44 culture. That's a very big difference, a very big difference. Daido, one turning a campus entire, that's gonna be only a +3. Yeah. but at least there was no resource on that tile. He has more biomes coming around from Inuk, and I do have to say Sendai did take care of the first biome, pushed it out of that. There is also Lysenfjord in the north that he could actually get some extra movement from. It was amazing before. Lysenfjord actually gave you an extra promotion on every time you actually got a boat next to it, but it was broken because you could actually the bonus reset every time you upgraded the boat, every time. So like you went to Lysenford with a galley and you got a promotion, then you got the galley back into your series and you upgraded it into a caravel, then you got back the caravel next to the Lysenfjord and he's gonna get another promotion, and so on and so forth until you actually get all of the promotions. It's amazing. It was amazing, but it got nerfed because yeah, we couldn't let it in, right? Now it's getting the North's blessing with more speed coming around on those boats, 2 extra movement. Settlers in Mashkaf Sapir, Babylon. I do see Durmuti also. Oh my god, all of the farms did get destroyed here in Durmuti. He's gonna need to get those builders to repair them. While at the moment he did get to recruit Marcus Licinius Crassus. I do notice Rome is gonna be the one picking up Zankian with 4.6 points a turn unless anybody is ahead of him in priority. I don't think anybody's actually gonna get it away from him. Yeah, he's gonna have that. We do have him also starting to put the level 3 Liang, Governor Liang title. We do see the extra production on his stones. He finished his Ancestral Hall, so he had an extra Governor title. Went for Moksha in Durmuti. Okay, well, Maxfar Shapir gonna get another settler here, and he did actually trade some punches with an Egyptian scout, which I do see his Babylonian Sabun Kipidum was the one that did the most damage there, and also took the most damage. Now, Chuck from Chuck did make a boat, and I do see he's getting more traders, of building more settlers, and yeah, he's gonna still have a lot of chops. We do need to see when he's gonna plug in maybe a Magnus here to get all of those chops with the extra production. Pyramids just got placed down by Salto. Salto is trying to get the pyramids in the city of Tyre, turning them. Beautiful plan over here, getting the free builder and also extra charges on all of his builders. It's gonna be quite nice. Carthage is gonna place this one campus, one adjacency campus, and I do see Ugarit is the one with Moksha. We don't have any other titles at the moment. He also chose to go for the extra production on all of these improved resource tiles, and yeah, you do see Tyre is gonna have such a good production output. CPS Salto here is 80 points of production, but I do have to say he's starting to get outpaced by quite a few. ETPI already on 82, and we do have Sprig on 83 over here on Japan. Sprig is starting to get quite quickly the Magnus in the side of the city of Shizuoka to help him with the chops. He does have libraries coming around and more campuses. This is going to be another plus, a beautiful +5 here. And while Moksha did establishing that city center, Sendai at the moment only has a harbor. And I do see he did pre-place one of his campuses, a +2 here, but did choose to go for builders next. I would assume he's going to have feudalism soon, so he does want to pre-build as many of these as possible. Okay, well, Bologna gonna get it here. Okay, boats coming around on the west side, breaching the fog of war to Gran Colombia, city of Panama, and of course we do see Gran Colombia getting his traders going from his capital. More campuses in Caracas. That's gonna be a +4. Maracaibo did place a commercial, not a campus there. Interesting position, and he's getting Pingala in that city. I don't know why he's getting in Maracaibo Pingala instead of getting it somewhere else, right? Like Caracas. Maybe he's planning to get Victor in Caracas, although I think Pingala would be just much more valuable there. I don't think he needs to how to say, CCpyro at the moment. He's a bit too slow tempo but I guess he doesn't know that, right? Yeah, he doesn't know that, or at least not yet. Reina in Thebes, we do have a builder coming out from that city center. I do see Zangheng did get picked up by Lugdunum, and we did have Hypatia first, right, picked up by Mongolia for that extra library. Rome did get Zankian for the extra trade route, and of course we're gonna see how he's gonna get to use all of these cities here. He does need more settlers, and I do see he's only gonna get the 5th one here from Rome, 6th one from Kume, while he's working on more commercial hub investments. The next great merchant is Sifantlan, and it seems like Gran Colombia also wants it. 75 points though. It's gonna need at least a project. Do we have a project here? We don't have a project from Gran Colombia. He's gonna try to get there naturally, which I don't think is gonna happen, right? Probably Rome is gonna get it. How many projects? 2 projects. Yeah, he's getting 2 projects. He's gonna get it in 2 turns. What about the fleet terminal? Well, we don't know where it is. I know the navigator is the next one, and I don't think anybody got to pick the fleet one. Did they? No. No, they got this one, Artemisia and the Quadrim one. That's it. And general here for Montezuma. We're going to need to see a general soon for Mongolia, but he's only 2 points, while Aztec is on 3.4. Well, Classical Republic, it is what it is. Getting an entertainment complex from Texcoco and building the Temple of Artemis in Ishtapaluca. That's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Not bad. 7 points more, actually. Wait, 7, 8, right? 8 over here. 9, can he get to the, yeah, 9 on the ivory, yeah, 9 amenities city, not bad, not, well, wait a second, I think I counted the ivory 2 times, so I think it's 8. Yeah, it's also plus charge for the builder from pyramids because of Liang. Oh yeah, so it's gonna be like what, a 7 charge. So it's 3 plus 2, it's 5, then plus 1 from Liang, 6, plus, and then pyramids 7. Beautiful. Wait, I'm missing I'm missing the chat on, I'm sorry, chat on YouTube. Iceland Doka, good evening sir, could you show that what Colombia General does? Is it useful for sim or just for war? The Commandant General, okay, let's see, Urdaneta, right? It was Urdaneta, this. So Urdaneta does all combat units within 2 tiles regain all movement and attack ability and capability when he retreats it. I don't think he actually wants to activate it anytime soon. The Commandant General doesn't really specifically give bonuses to an era, it gives to all of them, and it's much better than any other general. So I think he's gonna try to keep these, maybe get one of the next ones to help him out. Usually the Commandant Generals are used for offensive/defensive purposes, not for the sim, let's be real about this. There is one general which gives a trader unit, that kind of can be useful. Plus for combat power and use nothing, okay. I believe Llaneros is good. Colombia don't need to wait for tanks, Volcar was pointing out. Yeah, he might not need to wait for tanks. We'll see. Also, I believe... wait. Egypt open Liang, I counted as Moksha. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess, yes, you're right. He did open with Liang in Swenet, but I was more looking at, how to say, the capitals. What do they use in the capitals? Maybe it was like me looking at only capitals and, yeah, not really paying attention to exactly which governor got opened. Quenchi, hello there, ma'am. How are you doing? I look so fit. Yeah, let's go. Dido has a unique building, so all of those charges kind of feel bad. If that is Dido, that is Kampung heaven. That would have been amazing if it was Indonesia there. I do notice the Egyptian mariner chariot archers are starting to pick off that scout of Gran Colombia, while Rafael is trying to get in to see more of what's going on there. At the moment, Gran Colombia doesn't have a classical unit to do anything. Neither does Egypt. We're going to need to see them actually getting them out. We also see Sprig jumped up to 40 science and 56 culture, jumping up very quickly ahead of everybody else, getting his Holy Site project for a religion here in Takasaki, where he did finish his +2 Holy Site. He does have new harbors for those extra traders needing to finish. Bologna did get his builder out and will start chopping down that harbor, while I do notice he has a few coastal resources to improve. He does have God of the Sea for the extra production. Pingala establishing in Sendai for more science, while I gotta say, Pingala is also establishing in Carthage. We do have pyramids next turn in the city of Tyre. Salto is gonna get that beautiful free builder. Wait, is he gonna get it with feudalism? Are these feudalism builders yet on Salto? He should be on feudalism, right? He's 43 culture, so he should be on feudalism. Oh my god, beautiful timing. And that city is gonna hit 10 pop. Definitely nice. I'm actually waiting to see what is he gonna place as a 4th district here. Actually, 3rd district, right? No, 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4th district. You're expecting more cities from Japan? Just wait for it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out. Like he has the copper, the how to say, the night tile, or this one, the 2-2 base. He's gonna have at least one city here, if not even 2. He can place two, right? One here, yeah. Or on the tips. On the tips. He can place the tips. Has his boats moving in the seas of Japan to figure out if Phoenicia is coming against him. And yeah, there we go. Beautiful. The city of Tyre did finish a builder and gonna get another builder. 7 charge builders. Who doesn't like to see 7 charge builders? Let's see in the chat. Let's see some yays or nays. Do you like to see 7 charge builders or no? Because this is like one, you know, the yields in our face. The reason that we are actually taking a look at the yields here. Beautiful, beautiful. Some yield porn. Hunde Priester, what about? I did answer that actually. There is no fleet terminal. Wait a second. Somebody picked up the fleet terminal. It was Japan that picked up the fleet terminal and got the free naval mini unit. Yeah. Okay, Rakedet gonna get more settlers. Marion Cheretach is moving north. Builders with feudalism did get the first horse, and it looks like he might actually take out the city of Akkad here on the right side if he does manage to get, well, a few more horses. We do have also Babylon starting to expand towards the north with his new settlers. He has entertainment complex being built in Durmuti, and we're going to need to see if he's actually going to want to go for something like a Colosseum here. We did see before an entertainment complex being built here in Texcoco. We'll see if again this is actually gonna be his choice or not. Magnus is not appearing here in Aztec's territory, but I gotta say, if he does manage to get it in Texcoco, he might actually have enough chops to chop the Colosseum quickly. Warlord's Throne being the choice of Aztec here for his unit production. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to go against Mongolia at some point. We got 2 horses from Mongolia also. Shanadu is gonna finish his Warlord's Throne in 3, and he's starting to finish his Ordus, not to mention got Al Malik there in the northwest next to those fertiles, where he is trying to build another encampment, but it's very slow, very slow. And where's the 4th district from Tyre? He didn't place a 4th district? Okay. Dido, yeah, that seems like he's gonna be in trouble here. Dido seems like he's gonna be in trouble. 21 science versus 47 science Sprig. We do have Sprig going bronze by the looks of it. He wants to start chopping down the rainforest tiles, and we're going to need to see if he's actually going to start the production of galleys. He does have 71 gold at 10, while Chuck is on 66, Malm 34, and then Pompi on 62. On the other side, the biggest gold maker is Rome on 58. We got Salto on 44, and then only 23 and 21 on Spyro and Kublai Khan Mongolia. Yeah, Bologna did get an extra trade route, and I do see him connecting to the capital. Lighthouse is coming around, and I think Sprig just went over 100 production. He's 124 production, double the amount of production of CCpyro, more than double, and did manage to get much higher than Salto. With 2 more cities settled on the west side, looks like Aztec did just place one in. Oh, I don't understand this city. But why? I mean, he needs to invest into it, right? He needs to invest. I mean, chat over here, Hunde Priester did point out something very important. There are 4 camps here. 1, 2, 3, 4 camps. He might have just settled the city for those camps. That's a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold. But where production? Anyway, we're gonna need to see him spend the gold that he's making to actually get that city improved. I do see Mongolia is getting a scout towards the west side, and I hope Rapa Nui is not actually gonna grab that ivory tile. Otherwise, he's gonna be mad. And we do have new builders from Texcoco going for the forest. He's building up his barracks count, and I do see new archers are also getting commissioned in his cities. We do have him sending one to the north to deal with the Phoenician threat. Okay. Okay, still no boats here. Tech side, Sprig is going for a wheel. Looks like he's gonna go for aqueducts in the bottom three. Chuck is going mathematics, although I gotta say he doesn't really have coastal cities to actually work here. Now we do have also Mongolia starting to get his sources out in Ulaanbaatar, also working on his terracotta army in 14 turns. While he's chopping these horses out, I do notice there is a slinger from Aztec deployed between his cities and Mongolia to actually get a bit of a heads up, right? A few turns heads up of him getting attacked. So we're going to need to see how quickly he can actually get an army out in Teotihuacan, especially with the Wall of Throne finishing here. He's going to get extra production towards units. He also has a lot of production in Tenochtitlan. That's a 37.1 production city there. That's a pretty good one. Now we also need to see on Egypt here, granaries and more builders, starting on his theater squares and getting another city in the south of Rakedet, one north also. It does look like he's attacking a cat with 2 horses and he's mounting a chariot archer. The 3rd horse is coming around soon, but that city might be dead by the time he's getting there. He does have 2 mines that he should actually pillage before he's taking over the city. Actually, he has 3 mines that he should actually pillage before he's taking over that city. That's so much gold from just pillaging the mines. Anyway, we do see CCpyro is gonna finish his apprenticeship in 1, and we do have Tapir getting his castles in 3. Okay. Well, bronze in 1 for Salto. What is he doing here? He wants his rainforest shop, but he doesn't have a lot of rainforest. Maybe somebody wants a lot of iron, so he's getting the iron. Okay, we got a few more galleys, a few more birems coming around on the seas to take on the Japanese galleys. I do see Takasaki did get that religion, Islam, Zen meditation and stewardship, and he's gonna roll more science and more gold. Okay, I think Sprig is on a roll here. 59 science with 83 culture, 150 points of production with 50 more percent than Trajan is making right now on Rome. Rome is still on 5 cities, though. Gonna get his 6-1 throne on that stone tile in the north. While he's placing down his campuses, looks like he did figure out that +4 point on the west side of Rome. We did have him trying out a wonder there in the north. Not sure exactly what it was, but it looks like right now it's kinda, yeah, or maybe it was Temple of Artemis. Anyway, we did have him with the Hanging Gardens, which is still gonna give him a lot of points, and he did choose to get the culture from these improved plantations. Has another city moving on the Niger. Quite a surprise, actually. He's not settling on the river. Oh well, it is what it is. He doesn't like the fresh water. Looking at the Gran Colombia also, we do have new settlers commissioned, and some are already on the way. He's going to get all of that improved forest fire land that burned earlier, and will have 331 spy stars to go here. I'm actually a bit surprised he's going here on the 2-2 instead of going here on the 2-2 so he can aqueduct it, but sure, I mean, it's fine. He's gonna get a lot of farms in between Panama and that city anyway. He's gonna get that food going and that housing going from the farms anyway. Governor Plaza place for a better campus. Looks like he's starting to improve his tiles. We'll need to chop that campus tile there, and yeah, he's going to need to improve the rice for more food. Look at the capital. He's not growing 8 pop right now with 19 tons to get the 2.1 surplus food to increase the population count. That's way too slow. He really needs to get something here to increase the housing. I do see he doesn't have a granary, and yes, I'm gonna say it, he probably needs a granary much more than he needs a Eurovision, you know. Much more. Colosseum coming around here for Babylon. 5 turns to finish. Colosseum. No, Tlachi coming around from Texcoco. He doesn't have Magnus in there, but he does have 2 more chops, and he just got that Tlachi going. He chopped the monument, and it's ignoring getting the Colosseum. Of course, they are on the same team, so I'm pretty sure they are synchronizing these moves. With Hammurabi getting this Colosseum. Is he gonna chop it? I mean, he does have 2 builders that will have the chop next turn. I guess he's gonna chop it next turn. Okay, he's gonna chop it next turn. 3 turns Theater Square Festival in Borsippa. That actually did get settled on the +4 campus tile. He didn't want it. Okay, he just got a +3 here. Magium and Mahfa Shapir working on stuff. I do see Great Library. Initially, I thought both of them are Pelgums, but then I saw the icon in Mahfa Shapir is different. Pingala establishing in that city center where he does have a campus, and I do see Babylon is also going to build another campus, which is where? And how big? Where's this campus? Oh, this is just a +2? Okay. Interesting. Okay, sure. He's probably going to get an aqueduct here on the March tile. Oh well. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 settlers. 9 cities soon. Okay. More settlers from Japan. He's gonna get another one from Shizuoka. Probably gonna finally settle the copper tile. Campus in Bologna in 3 turns coming around. While he does have aqueducts coming up from Takasaki, he's gonna need to get the faith per turn, to get missionaries to convert all of these other cities, so that Zen meditation and of course the points for the campuses and the commercials are actually gonna be given here. With industrial zone already finished in Shizuoka, that's a +6. He's gonna get an aqueduct soon after he's gonna finish that settler. And the question is, how quickly can he get boats out? His buttress in 3 turns. He can 110 probably galleys or 2-ton galleys from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. So in like 2 or 3 turns, he's gonna have a fleet, right? 110 galleys everywhere is gonna give him the ability to just make galleys everywhere. Where are his pre-builds? Exactly, where are his pre-builds? Also, Pig Game, hello there, and welcome. Did Mongol get the settler stolen? I don't think so, no. I don't think so. No. Ooh, Corsair attack. Woo! Kublai Khan, China. Kublai Khan, Mongolia. We do have him chopping out his terracotta army. Did get a general Shun Tzu and getting more of these horses out. I gotta say, Chuck doesn't have a defense. Does not have a defense. This might be a problem. He does need to close this choke and this choke. Like, there's no way he's gonna leave these open and just allow Mongolia to get through. Tapir is 2 turns away from stirrups. He's gonna have the ability to start building up Keshiks right behind this attack. And I do believe he did not actually finish Corsairs, the castle's technology, but he was very close to it. We do have him on 54 science with 40 culture. Did manage to settle 2 more cities that are building the encampments in the north and getting the infrastructure going. And of course, he does have World of Throne. No gold at 10 for these horses. Also, there is one which gives a trader unit. I did see that. Iceland Doka and the Volcar FDLV is bigger. I feel like no chance for the CPS. Wait, CPR? Oh my god, it's not CPR. They're not actually reviving anybody. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I do want to ask this. Papa Sparta, first of all, good evening, sir, and welcome. I do want to ask you, do you call it the same, like CPR, when you actually get, push somebody's chest, so you get the air in and out from the chest if he is not breathing anymore? Is that still, is that called CPR in English also? Yeah? Okay, makes sense. When Japan lose production, if he has too much production later on pre-build, yeah, he will lose the extra production that he has. Okay. And there we go. We start to see a few galleys coming around here. He does have to actually fend off attacks from the bottom, so that actually increased, I guess how to say, put a bit of a step on his plans. He's already 100 science with 100 culture, 113 science. Oh my god, look at his science just... It's like clicking nose, you play Need for Speed and you click the special button over there. That's basically what Sprig is doing over here. Man, he came with a Ferrari to an Audi party. It doesn't match, it doesn't match. If you have overfull production, you put it into something else, like Yali into one project. Yeah. The time is 4:20. The Beasley, you know what time it is, bro. You know what time it is. Show the total gold banked. Let's see. Both sides do have a lot of gold, and I'm pretty sure most of the gold will go for Kublai Khan over here, so he can upgrade his units into coursers. He does have stirrups finishing next turn, and he still is hard building as many of his horses as possible here. And we're pre-building coursers, basically. We're going to need to see if Aztec is going to start. Oh, wait a second. Wasn't there a slinger here? Where did the slinger disappear? Did the slinger just take a vacation? Or the Mongolian... No, this Mongolian horse just came here, right? He just arrived here. Or this... Oh my god, did he take it out? Maybe he did take it out. Oh well. I see a concerning lack of military. Yes, Papa Sparta. It's a concerning lack of military indeed. The archer killed it. I see. So he did actually get curious. I see. He wanted to poke in. And Mongolia over here just played whack-a-mole with him. He was popping out. He said it from everywhere, from the forest over there. And then Mongolia was like ping, ping, ping. Have you ever played whack-a-mole at one of those fun parks? I mean, Chuck is Aztec, he can plug it fast. Yeah, Chuck is gonna plug it fast indeed. Cool Whip already calling him out. What? Oh, Cool Whip, Cool Whip. What is this? You don't disrespect Chuck like that. He knows, he does, he knows what he's doing. Wow. Spreading over here some misinformation, tarnishing the great name of Chuck. Come on, man, don't do it, man, don't do it. I know if how do you say that? Wait, there was an expression, right? You need to wash that mouth, Cool Whip, or in this case, actually wash the fingers. You need to wash those fingers, Cool Whip. Wash those fingers. Cartography 3 tons with no pre-built. Maybe he's gonna hard build. I mean, he has so much production, man. Look at this. Look at this Sprig go. 180 points of production, and we do have him with a decent amount of pre-builds. Come on, he has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna get 9 here, 10. He has 10 pre-builds. That's enough pre-builds. Well, ideally you would want to more than 15, but sure. He's getting another 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4 over here from Bologna. Yeah, there we go. 4 from Bologna. We didn't count this one. Going for the extra speed on the Lysenfjord. Actually sending a few more to get the extra speed. And we'll have also the Armada and not the Armada one, the Fleet Admiral to increase his one of his boats. There are also 3 other people on that coast. Yeah. Wait, Cool is saying Sprig, Malm can carry this, so you believe? Okay. Yeah, Saps, bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Also, did Mongolia have any spy and pikemen? This push is so cooked. Well, let's see if he's gonna get to upgrade these castles next turn. Mercenary is coming up in 2 here for Mongolia, so he can put the half-cost upgrade card. We'll get the upgrades on all of these courses from Terracotta Army. Nobody's building it, and I do have to say at the moment, Aztec is starting to pre-build the heavy chariots. Will probably want to get stirrups. He's 2 turns away from it, and he's also trying to get the Terracotta, but that's a bit too late to try to go for it. He did get a theater square there for a few more points, and he's 61 science with 71 culture. Pretty good stats for Montezuma, not to mention 120 production is putting him ahead of Tapir 72 here. We'll see what he's gonna do with the chops, and of course he did manage to get a general, converted it into Burica into a military engineer to start creating the pathways connecting all of the roads to the front line, allowing these units to be just much more faster on the front line. Sprig can solo carry. Yeah, Sprig over here is gonna be a beast. Oh man, he's gonna be a beast. Yeah. I mean, you think Trump is a beast? You should see Sprig on Tokugawa. Exactly. My man just happily scaling on the island. Yeah, Tropical Island, man. Tropical Island. Okay, Settler. Is he gonna go Niter or is he gonna go Banana? Sprig, are you gonna go Bananas? Guys, you gotta tell me, what is the history behind the expression going bananas? It's basically like going crazy, right? But what's behind it? Like, are people going crazy when they're eating bananas? I might not need to eat bananas anymore. Monkeys do? I mean, okay. Yeah, sure. They eat bananas. Okay. Neither he goes for the turtles in the first ring. Okay. What turtles? Watch him feed at least 5-6 spiritual until his team buys him units. What, on Chuck? He already has units. What are you talking? A Cool Whip. I told you, man, wash those fingers. What is this, man? You got them into, like, directly into dirt over there, and you're like right now spreading it all over your keyboard, man. Cool Whip. Be careful, man. You're gonna actually destroy your keyboard with all of that dirt. Essentially, there was a phrase going apes eat banana sense, going bananas. I see. Also, Rory, hello there, sir. Go bananas like a monkey. Ape go also crazy. Also, I see. Is FDLV the world champ? Was the world champ. Now, who is it? HOH? It wasn't HOH that won the last CWC. But anyway, back before, yes, they did have. They did manage to win. Wait a second. Yeah, it was HOH. Just double checking over there so I don't make a mistake. Yeah, my autism can handle him not being able to place one more over there now. The keyboard warriors. Yes, exactly. They're all coming around. No, CivFR is kind of bad. I don't have a stack team like CPL. Is it good to be on an island? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's very good to be on an island over here. We do have the boat starting to actually wrap around this coast to get into Caravel soon. He's getting another wave, and I do notice also we do have Phoenicia starting to get his binaries up. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 from him, and he's building his intelligence agency. And I gotta say, he's also 2 turns out from cartography, but he's gonna have less production, significantly less, half the production of Tokugawa, and we're also gonna have him with less science and less culture. So talking about the next part of the game, Sprig is definitely gonna have, first of all, the bigger flit, the bigger stick basically, and also we'll have the bigger brain with Sprig benefiting from so much science and culture. We do need to see what's gonna happen next era, since we are 1 turn away. Looks like in the era score we got Tapir making a Salto. He's 3 turns and 3 points off. Salto, you need to get the 3 points. Salto, you need to do it now. I don't know what you're gonna do, but 3 points, man, 3 points. This is terrible. This is terrible. What is Salto gonna do without? I wanted to say what's gonna happen with the free inquiry coming up next night on Salto, and he's not getting it. That's a problem, because that was his chance to come back into the game. Even though I'm pretty sure Sprig would have wanted the free or a pen voice for himself anyway. Anyway, ETPI 5757, CCpyro did manage to make it. Pompi made it. Malm made it. Chuck made it, and Sprig made it. Everybody except over here Salto. Oh no, he got a swordsman. Okay, that's 60 points. Can he get a city state? Can he get a city state? Salto, my man, you have Caguana, you have Cinguetti. They are up for grabs over here. Did you meet them? No. Does he know about them? No, he doesn't know Caguana. Does he know Cinguetti? He knows Cinguetti. Okay, he knows Cinguetti. Can he put the points in? I mean, come on, it's 1050. You should have 2 envoys at least, right? Does he have the card in? Yes, he does. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in, Dido. He did it. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He got 2 points from somewhere. I don't know where, but he got 2 points. Definitely did not choose Cinguetti. Did something else there. I don't know what, but he did something else. Anyway, 3 cities versus 5 cities. Toku on the coast feels strong, man. Yeah, is it too early to put up a Christmas tree? I think so, DP3. I think so, but I guess, you know, if you're in this Christmas spirit, might as well do it. What's up with Cardiff? Did he piece Cardiff? He piece Cardiff? Okay. Yeah, he piece Cardiff. Okay, I see. Thank you, Pit Game. Okay, we do have Mongolia needing to upgrade his sources. He did get his mercenaries. He did get his Kesheks out. He has 3 of them on the road towards Aztec, and it looks like he's starting to move them on that river. And we do have Aztec also pre-building knights like a madman. 1, 2, 3 of his heavy chariots with level 1 points. And we do have new knights from Ixtapaluca hard built and an intelligence agency in 2 turns. We're also going to have a quick pause here in 1 minute to give them time to go through the World Congress. For a player as a spectator, wait, can you see the era score history? No. No, it only shows me my history, not all of them, unfortunately. Yeah, mostrato. Well, look at that, Chuck making military units. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Cool Whip over here, he got his fingers in a lot of dirt. And now he's spreading all of that dirt on Chuck. I don't know why, man. I don't know why, because Chuck, I know him. He's preventive one, you know. He knows. He really knows. You guys doubt Chuck? Exactly. They doubt Chuck. I don't know why. Marcus Flavius, good evening, sir. Terracotta Aztec. Wait a second. He actually got Terracotta away? He did get it. How did he get Terracotta away? Wow. I was expecting it to Mongolia. It was like 2 turns away from finishing. Wow, that is big. And we do have a massive army here from Mongolia getting ready in Ulaanbaatar. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 units from Mongolia that are going to start moving towards the Aztec borders. With the help of the Kesheks, they're also going to run down these Aztec units quite quickly, taking their health away from them. And now we're going to have the pause. Let's just wait for the Congress and going to place on this and place on this and then place on this and next, and we're going to be back in 2 minutes. Not sure how many traders Aztec has though. Wait, what? Trader chiefs? Where trader chiefs? I don't think he has that many traders, right? He didn't start off with commercials and didn't follow up with commercials. He went for campuses and theater squares, and we do have him on for 66 gold a turn anyway, with Goddess of the Hunt. And it looks like an external intelligence agency, while we will start seeing these Mongolian corps start to move on the map. I do have to say not all of them, or I don't think all of them actually got the Ordu bonus. Some of them are 6 movement, some of them are 7 movement. Anyway, we do have another wave of Kesheks coming around from Mongolia, and it looks like all of these units are going towards the Aztec borders. So they do need to actually go across here and start attacking into the Aztec defenders, get across these rivers. If they do manage to get to deploy in the south of Teotihuacan, it's going to be terrible. They can get to Chempoala and deploy so many of these units all over those tiles. Well, let's take a look at Tapir. Drums of War Golden Age. He's trying to go for the production and, of course, the extra resources. We do have him on 58 science with 29 culture, 78 points of production. Salto, 90 science with 46 culture. He did get Frinkuri Golden Age, but man, oh man, look at Sprig, 183 science. He's getting his caravels out. Wait a second, look at how many boats he has. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19 boats to get the caravels upgrades. You can imagine he can actually core up quite quickly since he has so much culture also. Salto here does also have quite a few galleys of his own. He's starting to upgrade them into caravels, and he's building the intelligence agency. He wants to get ahead of this problem and will want to attack Sprig before he can react. Let's see if he actually can do this. Now, we do have him also with Rajendra Kola for an admiral. That's a pretty good one. Themistocles there, not gonna help him out that much. With quite a few cities also on the Alboran Sea, he's only gonna have these cities on the west side exposed to Tokugawa, unless Tokugawa decides to just take over with a land army all of these other cities. ETPI 74 science, 97 culture, pen, brush and voice gold range on 2468 series. Strong Rome is getting his industrial zone logistics projects from 2 cities to recruit Isotor of Miletus. By the looks of it, try to take it away from Japan, which by the way only needs 1 project to get it. Isaac Newton is also going to be the next scientist, and I do see Raja Todarmal on the great merchants. We did have Gran Colombia managing to pick up Marco Polo here for an extra trade out capacity, and also Japan did pick up Genghis for a free trader. We do need to see if Japan actually got another one of these admirals. Leif Erikson, okay, he did manage to get another one of those admirals, so he can actually use the extra production point, extra trader point. Now we do have also ETPI connecting on the coast with Egyptian trade routes. We do have 164 gold on Egypt, 180 on Rome here, and he does have 217 points of production. Pretty good same start over here from ETPI. We do also see CCpyro, 108 science, 35 culture with a free inquiry gold range, 2468 series strong, 2467 series strong. We did have Quito placed right in front of him, and I do have to say Pompi just got control of the best of the most important chokehold of Egypt. He might actually get those armies through when he gets to La Llaneros. We're going to need to see if he's going to start pre-building a heavy chariot soon. We do have Malm also, 60 science with 96 culture on Hammurabi. Malm here, 24689 series, did build Colosseum and also got Oracle, building up his industrial zone count in Babylon. He's going to get that +5 with a Diplo quarter in the north, and more of these campuses coming around from him. We're going to see a lot better stats soon. 191 points of production. They did invest into Japan's boats, and now we do see all of these caravels on the right side of his island are starting to get upgraded. Let's actually take a look at the damage. Well, they do a little bit more damage than the Phoenician ones, and yeah, it looks like Sprig did just put one of his boats right in the face of the Phoenician invasion here, telling him, hey, I got that tech too, don't you worry, you can't get me. Now let's say on Pompi side, 80 science and 71 culture. On Big Gran Colombia, 2468 10 series, started to put down his hacienda, so he gets some more gold from all of these tiles, not to mention a bit of food and production. And we do have him getting his campus out. That's the +6. We got an answer, chat. We got an answer. He found out about the +6 and placed it down. Now he probably regrets placing his government plaza there, but what can you do? Like, what can you do, no? Why did Salto stop placing districts, only campus and harbors? That's a good question. I don't know. I guess he didn't want to spend the time to get those. I do see he has like 9 Pop City in Ugarit and only 2 of these districts there. 2 districts in Vatican, getting Reina. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a 6 pop, so he didn't have an extra slot. Let's take a look at Montezuma. Drums of War, 83 science with 52 culture, getting pushed by big Mongolia here. Looks like Mongolia will need to actually cross this river with his Keshiks and start to take down these Aztec swordsmen. He did manage to pass through the south, and oh my god, he's wrapping around the Aztec defense. We do have new knights really quickly getting out from Chuck's cities, and of course they're going to need to appear here to the south of Teotihuacan next to the great general to help them defend against this onslaught. We do have Tapir here without that much damage to take on knights directly, but with the help of the Keshiks, he does have a chance. He needs to take them down half HP, and boom, of course it goes in and trades the final punch. Sprig, 218 science, 88 culture, 265 points of production. Him getting very big right here. His muscles getting out of his clothes over here, ripping away the t-shirts. The great house in Bologna for extra movement on his boats. He already did get extra movement on quite a few of his galleys, moving towards Lysenfjord and then back. And now we do see the master of the seas here going against Phoenicia. We're going to need to wait for more upgrades, because to be honest, Phoenicia at the moment does have a lot more boats upgraded. We'd also see Japan keeps on building up his workshops and getting his universities in his cities. New campus in Fukuoka for more libraries and universities, and getting a few theater squares for the extra culture. Sprig will need to get to nationalism much faster than his opponent, and he will have a much better chance to get there with double the amount of culture points that Salto is making. He's rolling through this civic tree much better. better, much faster. Gaius Tullius also getting closer to upgrade one of the caravels with a fleet, and I do see James of St. George is about to get the walls here in Sendai. Did he just get a promotion also on this caravel? Oh yeah, so he's gonna get an Embolon fleet promoted caravel. Oh my, this is gonna be strong. This is gonna be so strong, such a strong boat. 7 movement speed also. Such a strong boat. Japan wants the pyramids? Yeah. Yes, he wants the cookie. And there we go, caravel fleet. 74 points. At the moment, no Embolon promotion for it. We do have an attack from Malm, Babylon, with a few horses going against Egypt. No general for him. He only has like 3 horses and an archer going here. It looks like he's trading punches quite nicely with CCpyro. CCpyro did get a spy in the city of Quito to see if anything is coming from Gran Colombia, and nothing is coming in. And we do have a new spy in Rakedet, which I'm pretty sure is going to appear in Babylon's territory soon. Religion also on Babylon. We do have Lavash Kiri. Relics will have a triple yield of both faith and tourism. So it looks like he did manage to get the relic from somewhere, and Tithe will give him the gold per turn for each city. And we did have also Phoenicia managing to get Jesuit education to get to spend some faith into his campuses. I do see he's 11 faith at 10, so he doesn't have a lot of possibilities there. Also Moonstrath, hot take, honestly, feel that Phoenicia and Norway, Konge, should be called as master of the seas with ancient era unique naval units. Yeah, I totally agree with that statement. They are master of the seas. We do need to see when the Sprig is actually going to get out here and actually do something. Looks like he is realizing that Phoenicia did upgrade a lot of his boats, and now he's bringing back all of his galleys into his borders to spend some more gold. We do have Sprig on 110 gold at 10, also Pompi on 158. Now we're going to need to see if he will have actually enough gold in the bank, because at the moment they only have enough gold for another one of these caravels, and that's it. So it does really seem like at the moment Sprig is gonna want to be a bit slow here. Yeah, he's not gonna move that quick, and he does have a problem. These caravels of Phoenicia do hit hard, especially next to the Admiral Rajendra Kola. He has an Admiral Lee Ferrickson for the northern boats, but no Admiral for the southern ones. Just this caravel fleet here that is gonna try to withstand the punches. Also, Tidos, could you please show their vision, FDLVs? Yes, there we go. I also want to see what's happening here. This is very dangerous for Chak, but at the same time I do have to say the production on Chak is quite good, so I do feel confident he's gonna get enough units if he keeps building units. And I do see 2 new knights just came out, a third one here that can be upgraded from a heavy chariot. And well, at the moment the K-Shakes are still trying to wrap around to take out these Aztec units. Oh, beautiful. This archer actually and the K-Shakes are shooting down the knight from across that lake. We do need to see him deal with the threat, though, that's close to him. And, well, now the K-Shakes are going to start to take on the knight directly. Okay, yeah, there we go. And Chuck realized that he's going to need to retreat from there. A few too many K-Shakes coming in to fight. He's also using the military engineer to create the roads here for the forest, for the hill, so he can move his units much faster and don't lose that much movement speed. And with new archers coming around, he's also going to need to get to the crossbow technology. And I do have to say, Sprig is getting his printing next turn. I don't think Dido has printing. Let's check. He does. He actually does have, or something. He has something. He has a spy. Okay, never mind. He has a spy. Do they have vision over a city of Dido? They don't see Dido. No spy. No spy into Dido cities. This is terrible. They never actually went into the north here to see how the land looks, so they do not have vision over a Didonian city. Sprig over here is going to need to fight on the seas without the extra intel coming out from spies. That's unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. We do have Squadrons from Tokyo, and I do see new builders in Nagano, new harbors in Takamatsu, finishing the Great Lighthouse next turn in Bologna, while I do see also finally Squadrons coming out from Sendai. And with Salto getting his square rigging next turn, I do see in his cities he did manage to get 2 of these Squadrons pre-built, with another 2 coming out in the upcoming turns. He's starting to get new traders out from the northern ones and finishing his lighthouses for, guess what, more traders. Now, well, the gold pattern is definitely good on both sides, much better on CPS though, with ETPI and CCpyro both making over 200 points of gold per turn. I do have to say also Trajan here did get 261 points of production, just as big as Tokugawa. Sprig, 20% faster population growth. We do have production here, also 100% until the next round. That's a bit unfortunate. We do have also Tokugawa gaining 2 Diplo victory points. Well, it looks like this doesn't really phase Japan's production, right? He's still 110 in Quadrims, even with the 100% production. And it looks like Salto is getting restless here. He wanted to take out one of the cannibals of Japan. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That will have a promotion though. That's unfortunate that he didn't take it out. Information is power. Yeah, I wish Japan sent one caravel towards Rome and Egypt to have a party with the traders. Okay, ETPI 91 science to 115 culture. Looks like Rome did get more cities in the north and starting to build a lot of universities. Let's see who picked up Newton. It was again Tokugawa. He picked up this one. So who's gonna pick the other one? Emily du Châtelet is the next one, and I do see Babylon is making projects. He's probably gonna want Ibn Khaldun there. Looking at also the defense of Aztec, looks like he's managing to push back Mongolia. You are doubting Chuck here, but it looks like he's slowly taking out, using the better tactics, pushing out Mongolia from his border, slowly but surely, getting new knights to attack into the Mongolian troops. We do have his generals here appearing to help out everybody, and of course getting some Arbonies and new knights to help him fend this attack off. With new Kesheks and an intelligence agency coming out from Xanadu, Mongolia will want to keep up the pressure against his opponent. I do believe is anyway, so here I think he shouldn't have kept these coursers. He should have actually kept on going to the west side and totally forgot about this choke point. He should have just kept on going west side, dragged all of the army of Aztec with him, and allow the Kesheks, because the problem with this one is the Kesheks cannot shoot. That's the problem with this offense. The Kesheks do not have the visibility from the 1-1s and the 2-1s to actually hit the Aztec warriors, knights, and the horses over here, because they have a hill in front of them. So they do not get a firing solution. If you would have deployed the units to the west side, to the south here, he could have actually pushed from the south and had a shooting solution on those units that he was going against with the Kesheks. These Kesheks are still packing a punch, don't get me wrong. He can still do damage to these knights over here. He would need just 1 or 2 more, and I'm pretty sure the knights would be overwhelmed. Just a matter of time. And let's see. Wow, he's actually running away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did you run away, bro? That courser wouldn't have died, and it would have gotten a promotion, a heal. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's see the naval fight. We have caravels moving back in Sendai, new Quadrims coming around, and looking at Sprig, he's getting his mass production for the shipyards. Now, we did have him getting printing, so at least he did equal out the extra diplomatic visibility that Phoenicia was making, and now he will have a better result when it comes to defending against these Phoenician boats. Now, we do have him also with quite a few more galleys to upgrade. The problem is the gold. They will need to invest more gold into Sprig's upgrades, so they can actually get all of those boats to flex against his opponent. He did get a spy from Takasaki. He doesn't have where to put it. They don't know about Phoenicia cities. Maybe he can get a sneaky boat out and try to get it, but as you can see, there is a vision from a Phoenician caravel towards the city of Cinguetti. So he kind of knows. He's going to know where this caravel is going to pass there. The Mongolia pillage. Where is Mongolia pillaging? No, not even pillaging. He lost one of his... did he? One of his coursers, or did he get back? I guess he lost it. And now that knight is in danger, because, yeah, 3 Kesheks are definitely going to take it out. They're going to have enough damage. Damage. Enough damage. Where is this courser going? Why is he going into the tundra? I think this guy got lost. Yeah, I think this guy got lost. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anything's gonna happen here. Aztec is gonna have his crossbows back, and I guess the fingers of Cool Whip are gonna start to get a little bit more washed, no? Okay, that's a Corsair. I thought I was going for a flanking pitch. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I thought also, I thought he's gonna go here to Chempoala, but then he went into the south. I have no idea why he's going here into the south. Maybe he got scared of the knights and he was like, no, let me get into the forest. And then he didn't find a forest until it was too late. It was too cold, too late on a dark night. Anyway, Gran Colombia. Universities, a lot more science, 106.87. I gotta say also Egypt did manage to get to 146, so he has more than Simon Bolivar right now. One on free inquiry, one on Pembrush though, and we're gonna need to see if Gran Colombia is gonna start to get his pre-builds Llaneros. We do have a kind of a weak attack from Babylon on Egypt, and of course we do see that Egypt did push it back quite nicely, with Abu also appearing here for Babylon. He's gonna get more heals on those units whenever they're gonna stay. Industrial zone in Durmuti, intelligence agency in Babylon, new libraries for the science, and of course we do need to see after Ibn Khaldun is gonna appear, who's gonna pick it up. Leonardo da Vinci, also as a great engineer, will be providing some extra culture on all of those workshops, and we do have the first Japanese frigates coming around. I do see one didn't get upgraded. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 more pre-builds if he wants to upgrade them, and that will be a bit more than Phoenicia at the moment has to put on the field. Looking at the army tab, we do have a decent amount of Niter here on Tapir to give to Salto, and I do see on the other side also Chuck and Pompi are making a lot of Niter, so no problem for either team to actually upgrade the boats here. It's just a matter of numbers and timing. Okay, new caravels getting out. I do have to say I'm a bit surprised Japan is not actually putting these low HP boats in the city centers, because he would get like basically extra heals there. It's like, what, isn't it 20 heals instead of 15 a turn? It's like 20 a turn. I don't know, more of a Tapir bad thing, not a good check. Oh my god, really Cool Whip? He took forever to go in. Yeah, well, I kind of can give you that. He did take forever to get in here, but he did wait for the mercenaries, you know, the Keshik timing, his coursers. He had to do it. I don't know. Aztec race to go to see a city of Dido? What? What's with the city of Dido? Hey, Orpheus! Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated, sir. Welcome. Bonsoir, bienvenue.
Retained his knighthood for 4 months.
Oh. We do have 5 frigates upgraded from Phoenicia, and it looks like we do have new frigates also upgraded from Japan, not as many though, and we're gonna need to see if his number of caravels are gonna keep him. There were definitely a lot more pre-builds from Japan than there were on Phoenicia, probably double the numbers. Just tuned in, welcome sir. So we do have another 7 Cs. Left side CPS Chacun Pour Soi, right side Freritos de la Vega. There are 2 wars going around, one on the navy between Tokugawa and Phoenicia, and we do have a land warfare of 2 land warfares actually. One skirmish, a little one between Egypt and Babylon, and a bigger one here between Mongolia and Aztec. Both of them are fighting with quite a bit of strength, +5 on Aztec, and of course we do have Mongolia trying to get that extra intel in. He still didn't get full on in, and we were watching to see how this develops, how this war between the naval powers is actually gonna go through here, with especially frigates coming around. We're probably gonna see quite a bit more damage, maybe even a punch through being done against Japan, when then he's gonna need to actually upgrade his boats. Oh no, he's going for Venetian Arsenal with Bish. Oh my god, he's going for Venetian Arsenal. Is this the doom and gloom of Sprig? Not playing in English? Oh, okay. Oh, he meant Levy, not raised. Okay, look at Anshan. Where was Anshan? Here. I see. So Aztec is gonna try to get to Ainuk. Okay. Oh my god. This Aztec swordsman, he doesn't know, but there is a Phoenician frigate that might actually deal damage. He's not... Neither of them are seeing the other unit though. Okay, So it looks like he's either gonna get the division on LPQI or Anuk from Anshan. Pretty good. Okay, we do have Anshan kept by Chak, Mohenjo-Daro kept by Pompi, ETPI is keeping Muscat, Malm is keeping Ngazargamu, Salto on Cardiff, Tapir is keeping Venice for the gold, Malm is Caguana, also Malm is Rapa Nui. He has 3 cities. And I do see Cinguetti is 4 cities. He also has Cinguetti. Wow, 4 cities man over here. Probably getting a lot of Diplo favor. At the moment, he's on 93. Not that much more than Chuck, but still. I do see ETPI is on 150 science and 130 culture. Salto 150 and 51. He did manage to get much higher and be competitive with Tokugawa. I guess the question is when the moves are going to be done, if these boats are going to still be alive or not. Because Phoenicia here does have 2 frigates deployed on the south and quarter, and yes, we do have Japan with an exposed caravel here. Let's see if Sprig is gonna manage to keep that away. Ferdinand Magellan bonus on the frigates of Phoenicia. We got a +3 activated from that admiral, and that is gonna make these boats much stronger. Good thing is, I do also notice Japan did move his Leif Erikson admiral to the south, and will have at least his own admiral bonus on these boats. Let's see if he's gonna manage to get a new one. Now Francis Drake is the next one, and he's 14 points. He's like 4 turns away from getting this. Okay, if he's not making project. Okay, so this caravel still doesn't have an upgrade. This Japanese caravel fleet, well, he did shoot the caravel. That one might actually get out there, right? Might get out there. Out of there, I mean. No, it didn't. Sprig did take it out. Okay, hard building frigates now from Sendai. Looks like he's finishing his workshop and 5 turns away from getting Venetian. More of these caravels are getting upgraded, and of course, as many of these squadrons are getting their upgrades into frigates as possible. While we do have Phoenicia needing to also start to hard build a few boats. He's getting quadrims out actually, but it looks like he's giving his niter away so he can keep rebuilding frigates. He still has a strong number of caravels. Also, Wingzium, good evening, sir. Who's getting Arsenal? Shizuoka, Japan. Japan is getting Arsenal. Why do we not see any frigate fleets or armadas? We do have a caravel fleet here, but no armada yet. I'm pretty sure Sprig is going to get his fleet ability soon. He's on Opera Embale right now with 111 culture. He did finish theater squares, if I'm not mistaken, or at least one. No, he didn't. Yeah, he has 2 theater squares. 2 theater squares. Fukuoka and Sendai. Getting a bit more culture from those. Okay, what's happening here? This attack is over, and there is a counterattack coming out from Chak, trying to go into Mongolia's main cities, take out his production capabilities. We do have these Chakian units also managing to get the vision on LPQI. Immediately, Tokugawa sent the spy in that city center so he can equal out and also get more points for Diplo visibility on Phoenicia. We do have also a few units from Mongolia trying to get on the coast of Aztec, but they're not going anywhere. While Aztec is going to take on these Mongolian coursers, it looks like they do have a general there, and they're gonna be a bit too tough to handle. The knights, though, with the charge promotion, can do so much damage to the coursers when they are in defensive mode. We do have trebuchets coming around, and I do see Chuck is preparing his infrastructure with armories in his encampments for more production towards military units. While he did manage to get 90 science and 57 culture, he is keeping ahead of his empire of Kublai Khan 79 and 35 Mongolian Empire. Also 175 production versus the 114 production. I do have to point something out. Do you see the numbers of production on Sprig? So not only he's 250 science, but he's also 342 production, and he's also, guess what, gonna get Arsenal for another wave of points, another discount basically on his production numbers of boats. That's gonna be so many boats. Wow, frigate fleet actually is getting pushed out. Those frigates, caravel fleet is getting pushed out. Those frigates of Phoenicia are not taking any prisoners. We do have another 3 coming around. A bit surprising that they're taking the slots in the south instead of trying to go here. Now we will need to see Japan actually pushing forward and trying to get into the Phoenician caravel line to try to take these ones, the ones that are in front. Usually you want to build a line of defense, right? You want to have like this, maybe like this, but not like this. Like these two units, this caravel and this caravel, are exposed. This one is the most exposed caravel of Salto. So if we have Japan here managing to get his caravels out one tile to the right side, he can get his frigates to attack into that caravel and then triple shoot the caravel. That's gonna start off a trade between them, and he has the most boats. So ideally in a trade war, he's gonna actually come out ahead if he starts it. Not to mention he does have more production. So we'll see how careful or how what's the opposite of careful? How chaotic? Chat, what's the opposite of careful? What is Colombia doing? Simming. He's not doing anything. He's just simming, getting gold, you know, just sitting in a corner, getting more signs, builders, getting libraries, getting industrial zones, you know. Aggressive, reckless, careless or reckless. Yeah, not aggressive. I think it's peaceful, the opposite of aggressive, right? So I think it's careless. Yeah, careless. Okay, careless. Well, the good thing is Japan did figure out a way to shoot that Phoenician frigate from across this island, and we're going to need to see if Phoenicia is actually going to shoot back. He could two-shot one of the frigates if he wants to. I don't know why he's not doing it. Come on, take out one of these frigates over here. Just throw a little bit of a cannonball across that island. Can you imagine actually playing around with the horses over there and, you know, like it's a beautiful day outside, you're just running around with your horse between the two forests. You're going either to the forest and then back to the rainforest, where you're taking a chill, making a picnic, and then you start seeing funny flying cannonballs all over the sky. Yeah, pew 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 pew. Oh my god, that must be quite terrible. Or fun. It kind of depends from what side are you seeing this. What techs are they going for? We do have Sprig going for the bottom three, Tapir gunpowder, CCpyro siege tactics, ETPI is going to get his square rigging. I guess he's going industrialization there. Malm is machinery, metal casting on Chuck, and then Salto education. Noted to Venetian Arsenal lovers, classical era 20% range naval unit discount admiral over the Venetian Arsenal. Well. Fortens for Shizuoka to finish that Venetian Arsenal. Oh my god, Moonwrath, I don't know, man. I think you're also getting your fingers quite dirty over there. I don't know. Keyboard warring. I see your keyboard warring. Imagine being horses on a peaceful island watching boats throwing arrows. Oh, yeah, exactly. Amateurs prefer one, actual mad lad combine both. The mad chads, yeah, the big chads. Okay, we did have one Phoenician caravel getting into the northern choke there, and it looks like it got blocked. Japan does have new frigates, and we're going to need to see him trying to get the damage done on Salto. He did manage to plug in the spy and activate it to get that extra intel. Finally, he does have the +3 intel. Well, I guess he just equaled out the intel of Phoenicia right now. Yeah, he just equaled it out. Okay, Chuck didn't manage to go forward. His army in Teotihuacan is actually moving forward with the crossbows behind them, and I do see his also trebuchets are starting to get onto the front line. He's getting new ones. Oh, attack started. Now the trade, did the trade start? He lost the fleet. Japan lost the fleet. And it looks like we got a breach, boys. We got a breach. Sprig is getting in through, taking shots on all of these boats, and it looks like he's putting pressure on Salto. We're gonna see also the west. Oh my god, get them in right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's one caravel down. We do need to see another 3 getting next to the northern one, getting the flanking bonus. Could not take out that caravel. We do need to see more frigates deployed towards the north if he actually wants to succeed there, but I'm pretty sure with the number of boats that he has right now, he's gonna overwhelm the Phoenician defenses. We do have another weak caravel here. The next ones are gonna be not as meaty. We do have frigates afterwards, and these caravels are definitely much tougher when they're hitting directly, melee attacking these frigates. And this caravel is gonna die, no? Yeah, get another one in. Get it in there. Sprig, you gotta get it in there. He's not. Oh well, lost another one. Could have hit with this one though. I guess he didn't care. This one doesn't have up. Wait, didn't he have more boats? No. Uh-oh. Let's see the first moves. This is gonna come down to the first moves here. Are we gonna see a retreat? Slow retreat? Okay. We got one. This one does have a promotion, so it might actually get to promote. These ones in the north. Salto did move away his caravel and put another caravel in, well, in harm's way, to be honest. Because, yeah, that one is going to be taken out. There's no way it's going to stay alive. Oh no, he hesitated. Sprig hesitated. And the caravel survived. Wow. Fleet is healing in city. Oh, I see. He didn't. Okay, got it. I didn't see it there. I thought it's going to be right side, but yeah, you're right. He actually did put it in the city center. And we do have these caravels moving through. It looks like he did manage to take out one of the caravels of Phoenicia. And I do notice his frigates will need to wrap around here to try to take shots on these other Phoenician ones. He did shoot? No, he didn't. So he needs to move down with all of the line of frigates to keep shooting down these Phoenician boats. Move this one up. Or that. Okay, sure, that works also. That's another caravel down with no victims, but I think one of his frigates is also going to get attacked. We'll see. Salto here can attack a frigate and delete it with the frigate last second of the turn. Okay, it looks like Chuck stabilizing south, getting his road pathways in the north where there are less Mongolian units. We do have him finishing amphitheater for the culture, and I gotta say we're 7 turns away from the next World Congress. On Egypt, we do have a few more units starting to be commissioned in his cities to be trained, and probably will be sent to defend the CAD and also try to get some visibility into Quito. I gotta say Gran Colombia right now is not pre-building any llaneros. We do have him on 150 science, 100 culture, and to be honest, he's getting industrialization in 2 turns and nationalism in 3. While I gotta say Sprig is kind of late on his nationalism. We did not see him fleeting up anywhere. Yeah, I don't see the fleet ability here. He should really send another frigate to the north. These guys in the north really need another frigate, and he needs to hard build more boats. Anyway, it's a counterattack here from Salto, going into the northern line where he's discovering these frigates. He's exposing the frigates, and now that Sprig did figure out that there are not that many boats in the south, he's actually going to punch through, try to punch through with his own frigate lines. We'll see if he's going to be successful to get in behind all of these Phoenician frigates. They are level 1 right now, quite a few of them, and will have more strength to attack into the Japanese boats. Okay, another one got taken down. And another one got taken down. Okay, 2 for 1 caravel. I think, yeah, for 1 caravel. 2 for 1. And another frigate. 3 boats. Okay. Oof, that actually stood alive. Stood tall. Can he get this one? No promotion on this caravel. Northwards, starting to shoot down the caravel that's aggressive against his frigates. Oh, another attack. Boom. Got to take it down. And it looks like Phoenicia is getting sent to the bottom of the seas over here. We do have the master of disaster, Sprig, coming in against Salto and taking down so many of those boats. With Venetian finish by Filippo Brunelleschi, he's gonna also finish his shipyards. He is on 400 points of production here, while Salto is only 150. Sprig is starting to get to that terrible number of triple the amount of production. He's also gonna have these cities exposed on the west side, and I gotta say, what are they gonna do with them if Phoenicia falls? Where is the tech tree? Chuck is 6 tons ballistics. We got Tapir 6 tons metal casting, very far away from getting his cuirassiers at the same time as Aztec. It's not like the Aztec does have a lot more science, it's just Tapir did not focus. ETPI, 200 science, 200 culture. Nobody on land here right now has that much number, and I do have to say at the moment Rome doesn't really have an opponent to go against. Later on maybe we're going to be talking about him disembarking or sending some helicopters to Gran Colombia, but at the moment he's doing his sim up. He's getting his production capabilities higher. 373 production looks very good. And I gotta say, this is a problem actually between Freritos and CPS. Look at the production numbers, raw production numbers. Pompi 317, Tapir 118, Malm 319, Salto 150, Chuck 194, ETPI 373. This time around, at least ETPI does have more. But then Sprig 393, more than ETPI, versus CCpyro's 242. One-on-one, Freritos does make significantly more production than their opponents. Significantly more. Goal per turn, yes, we do have CPS jumping up ahead in that aspect of the game. Although, the question is, can they actually get the same benefit from that goal per turn? And I think not. I think not. I love seeing the boats battle. Yeah, boats battle, best battle. Woohoo! Okay, let's see. Another boat went down to the bottom of the seas. No, caravel fleet. No, it's down. Sprig sacrificed his best boat in command to delete all of the boats of Phoenicia. The caravel got pushed back. The admiral got pushed back in the city that's right now getting pillaged. So imagine the vision of this admiral. He just got destroyed on the seas, right? All of his fleet is in shambles, and when he's getting back in the city of Aniuk, just trying to get some sleep, he's seeing a burning Diplo quarter right next to him. Man, it's like his whole empire just got burned to the ground here. Phoenicia will fall. She only has like 3 cities on the left coast. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Phoenicia with 3 cities here is gonna fall. Yeah. I mean, look at Sprig getting his caravels out in 110 from 3 cities, finishing his shipyards and going over 400 production. We got 6 more turns in this World Congress and for the World Congress, and we're going to need to see. Yeah, there we go. Reform the coinage soon on Sprig, or maybe something else. ETPI is 85-85. He does need 11 more points to get the golden, and Malm is 88-88, and he needs 99, 11 more points to get his golden. We do have also Malm getting his production capabilities higher, while I gotta say at the moment Egypt is getting ready to attack into him. We do have coursers coming out from most of the Egyptian cities, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get to calves, and he is. Military academies, military science in 2 turns here from CCpyro. He will have calves attack. Oh my god. And what do you say about this, Cool Whip? Huh? What do you say about this, Cool Whip? Fare thee well, O creators of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yes, I'm probably about 25 turns early. What of it? Yeah. All these frigates of Japan make me think of Buster Call formation from the Misguided and Forced Justice Marines in One Piece. I didn't see that one. Chuck is the... Man. No. Cool Whip. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back on that, tone down the subjectivism and ask this. Malm is not protected. You're not saying anything about Malm. Look at all of the Egyptian coursers showing up here against a single courser core of Babylon. Malm was a feed. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, Cool Whip. Everybody's a feeder. Oh no! Ulas Bosamorsiu. What do you say about this, Ulas? Look at this guy. He's like throwing dirt over here on the keyboard all over the place, man. Anyway, we do need to see if Pyro's attack is going to be successful against Malm. I do have to say Malm at the moment is barely putting down his first encampment, and we do have a few new courses coming out from his cities, but they can't be cores yet. Well, two courses, I mean. On the side of Phoenicia in Japan, we do have Japan finishing off all of the boats of Phoenicia and now moving forward towards the main cities of Phoenicia. He needs to get his fleet in order here. HGW, also good evening, sir, and welcome. They like difficulties. KW. New campuses coming around, a lot of gold per turn, ETPI finishing industrialization next turn, and I do see all of this massive army of CCpyro is going to turn into... the next tier unit soon. The cav soon. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these calves. Okay, he's gonna have 10 calves with 2 trebuchets and 2 of these crossbows. Still no units from Gran Colombia. Oh, he's starting to put a few courses in production for Yanero upgrades. I did get Kumana next to Mount Roraima, and I do see he's managing to get 166 science with 107 culture in a Pembrasian voice, not a free inquiry. He did manage to get that 400 points of production, which is amazing, next to CCpyro's 250. ETPI also has 440, and they need to be careful here about Rome, because right now he's quite a beast. He's the beast of CPS right now. I don't know, maybe I just don't like Chuck. Why don't you he deleted units in a what? What? Are you sure we're talking about the same Chuck here? Why did he delete units? It doesn't seem like it's the same Chuck, you know what I mean? Actually, Colombia is so late with his pressure towards Egypt, or maybe Cool Whip. I know what it was. Maybe his sister was yeah, that was Liege, not Chuck. I'm pretty sure that's not Chuck. Yeah, yeah. You see, you're throwing dirt on this guy for nothing, man. Yeah, you better be sorry. Yeah, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We got a GG. Exactly when
Though its
Kulu
face may
realized we
change
got a
throughout the
GG
ages.
right here. It looks like Freritos de la Vega does manage to take out their
History
opponents
is
here,
written
and
from the
boom,
hand
we
of the
got
victor.
them winning against CPS on the 7 Seas map with Tokugawa getting his muscles so big over there on the coast, they couldn't do anything against him. Daido
your
did try,
actions
not
this
for a lack
day
of trying. They invested as much as they could into those caravels and
to
frigates.
ensure our people
Just Tokugawa doing Tokugawa things. Amazing. Yeah, you're the best, Jack. Woohoo! Sumeria is the first Western country to use written records. Phoenicia created the basis of the modern Latin letter forms. Okay. Gotta ban Toku always. Orpheus, I think that's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, that's a lesson to be learned. Let me actually pay up over here with the prediction points. Oh my god, so many points are gonna get through. And let's see if we do get to hear them a little bit in the post-game chat. Just give me a second. Oh, wait. I saw new people entering my Discord, and I want to say hello to each and every one of them. Also, I need to fix sound so I can actually hear something. There we go. And get into CivFR.com. Bim, bim, boom, pa, pam, pam, bim, boom, boom. There we go.
Ces stats me choquent pas, mais en early game, c'était choquant.
GG, well played.
Là, je suis plus trop d'activité, je prod quoi.
J'avais 3 villes, il avait 6 villes avec 2 phares.
Ouais, voilà, ça c'était. On a vu le nombre de villes qu'il avait, on était en mode ah ouais, pas mal.
Moi, je sais pas, j'avais une cape de zinzin et je vois qu'il a ses ports avant ma cape, putain. Il a pas
J'avais
dit
Motep il claquait Motep avant que mon chope dans la terre cuite.
Mais de toute façon, dans un mètre terre cuite, il est vraiment utile, t'as pas l'espion.
Ouais, mais j'ai 10 pré-build, ça reste. En fait,
Ah non,
vu que j'avais pas la vision tournante, j'ai voulu le rush. Enfin, le fait.
Hey, GG, well played, Pompi.
1100 balles, Imhotep.
C'était vraiment le même tour. Hein.
Ah, il y avait 7 techs d'avance. Ah oui.
Ouais, c'était chaud les tags.
Oh my god, Pompi, this guy, man. Cool Whip has he has been throwing dirt at everybody, man. Come on, man. He's not telling. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to make fun over here, trying to trigger us.
Je pense que c'est bien sucer les gueules. moi.
Après, en vrai, quand t'es backline et que t'as rien à faire.
J'ai acheté 3 routes. Voilà, merci.
Hello Michael.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
How are you?
So it wasn't enough that Sprig had tripled the amount of production of Phoenicia. He needed to get Phoenician arsenal also. You know?
Yeah. It was insane.
Yeah. Painful.
So who took the most gold, Malm?
For sure.
Yes, Japan first, Aztec then, and Phoenicia third.
Ah yeah? Ouais. Ah ouais? Ok.
Ah ouais. Attends, je vois pas, il en manque un. Hein. Ah non, Mongolie un positif.
Ok. So
J'ai fait des golds.
I guess all the bibliothèques that I'd buy.
Moi, je suis
didn't go enough.
en négatif de don de gold. J'ai pas
Ouais.
l'impression d'avoir consommé tant que ça pour le
Il y a
upgrade du
moins de
chevalier.
2500 brut et
Imhotep,
4600.
Ah oui,
like-
oui, c'est vrai, il y a Imhotep.
Chuck, I didn't use so much gold. One turn, 1000.
C'est vrai que
But
j'ai oublié. C'est vrai que j'ai oublié Imhotep. Mais genre en upgrade de Charlot, j'ai pas non plus tant que ça.
Ouais, mais genre.
Et puis j'ai feed genre tout l'early, j'étais à 60 GPT tour 35 là.
J'ai l'impression que tout le monde faisait beaucoup de GPT dans cette game.
Ah, j'ai un sacré
And,
DS de la chasse, hein, moi.
Ouais.
Does Sprig have access to the Sea of Rome?
Yes.
No.
I saw
my
the
God.
galley, but.
Wait,
Yes.
what? He
All
does?
of
Oh, he does
the
through the north.
everything
Yes.
is-
Yeah. Well, we GG because of this. But
Okay,
because the
Cochon.
Phoenicia die and everything, but we saw this, we were like, yeah, there's top here, some sun house.
Mongolia 2 is dying, I think.
Yeah, at least. Except
I have ballistic nationalism this turn.
yeah. I think nobody boost me.
I don't.
So-
I think just Mongolia had a really good start, but maybe wrong plan de jeu or
Gameplay, yeah.
game plan.
I was surprised to see so many Keshiks because Keshik on Kublai is like not good timing, I think.
Yeah.
Especially against someone who is prepared.
I won't say
Yeah,
it's bad timing. It's just if you're prepared anyway and you have more stats, it doesn't
but-
make any sense.
Like usually to defend Keshiks, you have to go pikeman, and here I defend with only knights and some crossbow, because he has no military. At some point I had +6 intel on him.
On est plus 3, non?
Je crois que j'ai l'impression que j'ai
plus
plus.
Comme TFT.
Peut-être un tour, mais le tour, ouais, peut-être.
TFT, j'arrive dans 5 minutes.
Mais c'est parce que
Pardon.
j'ai troll, je suis allé chercher les salpettes pour le mate au lieu d'imprimerie tout de suite, du coup j'ai...
Ouais, ben moi j'ai fait les mousquetaires avant de faire imprimerie parce que je me suis rappelé que j'étais contre la Mongolie.
Et du coup, comment tu touches imprimerie avant moi alors que j'ai plus de science?
Petit.
Je me suis fait boost, puis pas, et puis pas sûr que t'aies pas sûr que t'aies plus de science.
Si. Ça c'est sûr que quasiment toutes les games j'ai plus de science après. Avant le lake là. Enfin, après tour 50, je dirais j'ai plus de science. Sûr.
Yeah, and we thought you had no prio on Tokugawa, because we pick so much Tokugawa and so much times it's not that good. And here it's like godlike game, so we're like, okay, maybe we were just unlucky, I guess. What do you think about
la
the
semaine dernière, c'était pas mal. En vrai,
Yeah,
tournement,
it's fine, but not, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
Many games where our Toku spawn in the middle of two people.
Alors j'ai check Tapir, en fait t'as une avance de science significative, genre à peu près 10-12 pendant 7 tours.
Ouais.
Entre le 41 et le 48, et après tu tombes derrière d'une quinzaine, et avant vous êtes kiff-kiff.
Ok. Ouais, du coup,
Donc
ça
en fait t'as
s'équilibre,
pas
en fait, au
accumulé
final.
vraiment, ouais, voilà, t'as
Ouais,
pas
ouais.
vraiment accumulé de la science d'avance, quoi.
Ok, autant pour moi. Je pensais avoir eu un peu plus de tours que ça, plus de...
Yeah, because I think you are top science on our team, so you opti.
Tu vois, tour 55, au total accumulé, j'ai 1181 et toi t'as 1236. Tu vois, c'est même pas une demi-tech quoi.
Ouais, non, c'est ok. C'est juste, je pensais avoir un peu plus, mais je me suis fourvoyé.
Et par contre, tour 55, j'ai accumulé 1000 prods de plus.
Ah bah ça me choque pas, du coup, vu que t'es monté sur plus de villes.
J'ai fait Liang Cap aussi.
Ouais.
Ma langue était bien, et je tech le fer, et j'ai 3 fers sur ma cap.
T'as une Liang Cervidé, elle a l'air d'être...
D'ailleurs, Sprig, t'es parti bien ou. Voilà, toi.
Non, moi je suis interne. Trop fort sur le
Moksha. Ah, ok.
Moi, je
T'avais
suis
beaucoup de
interne
chance en early aussi.
Et vu qu'on m'avait mis
Genre
la
25-15.
j'ai acheté 2 quartiers à la fois.
Il avait deux tortues sa belle.
2 tortues, de la pop, et ça me tout seul.
Il a B2, B3 au douce, deux tortues sur sa B2.
J'ai fait
un
4
point sur
B5
cap.
aussi au douce.
Il a toutes ses villes au douce en fait.
Ok.
Et t'as 6 villes au douce, Sprig.
Ouais, le spawn était 9,5 sur 10, hein, littéralement. Peut-être
Le
même
lien était vraiment pas mauvais non plus. Pas de fait de non plus, je pense. J'avais un super bat avec une perle et tout, enfin, pas sur les 6 perles. Donne le camp, le panthéon.
il est excellent le spot.
Et pareil, panthéon, t'avais une de 2 ou un truc comme ça? Tu l'as eu avant moi?
Non, j'aime la carte.
Yeah, I think Salto, you have to put the card because the
Wow.
first card of face doesn't cost you because you only have one city. I think I
J'ai
do
la
this.
perle. Franchement.
Yeah, but it's not really the same. You want a pantheon with production, so the earlier you have it, the earlier you have prod. So I think it's worth it to just put face. And it's a contest pantheon. So
Ça aurait pu être plus violent si j'avais pas fait double scout. Hein. Si j'étais parti colon après le premier scout.
Ah ouais.
Bon, ça savait pas que j'étais sur Nil. Un seul scout.
T'es sur une île là?
Ouais.
T'es flaquette, mais quelqu'un.
Un seul scout, genre je gagne 2 tours sur mon colon B2, c'est.
C'est énorme.
Ouais. Ça c'est GG. Bonne soirée.
Bonne soirée, GG, well played.
Thank you for the cast, Michael.
Thank you for allowing me to stream. Bye. And there we have it. I do want to say thank you for everything. Much appreciated for the subs and of course the gifts over here on the stream. I do hope we're gonna see each other next, and I am still waiting to see what game is gonna be tomorrow on Friday. We do have the GOAT tournament starting up with the first session on Saturday and Sunday. Let's see if you're gonna enjoy the goodies over there. We're gonna have 10 players going against each other in 3 different games on the Pangea Classic Rages with, as you've seen, a bit of micromanagement on the city states and no alliances. We're gonna need to see who's gonna gather the most points and who's gonna get the GOAT tag this time around. Have a good evening, everybody, and in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Bye bye bye.